Tonight, it proudly presents The Fizz.
Yo! Easy. 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 We're there, people.
You're too extra.
You see me? Tune a little loud still.
Why? Can I ask a question before we go into all the pleasantries? Why you choose that song?
It's a great song.
But why?
It's a great song.
But why?
Vanessa Carlton was a phenomenal artist in her time. And
One
yes.
hit wonder.
No,
Pretty
she had
much.
some other songs.
But
this
that
is our
was
most
one
known
hit.
song. Yeah. Anyways, people, welcome to episode 18 of the Fix Podcast. It's your boy Nara here with Ari. Alright, before we introduce our special guest, alright, we'll just introduce him and then we'll get to the shout outs and then we'll get to whatever we talk about. Alright, so join us here tonight for episode 18. Friend of the show. A begrudging friend. Sometimes I don't like being a brother friend. I swear.
I don't know why you guys come.
I don't.
I've been waiting.
Like more time we see this Skatta event, that's Skatta. And we don't want you back on the show.
I've been waiting, man.
Skatta always get we in a trouble for some strange reason.
That's true. When we now get ourselves in a trouble, Skatta get in a trouble. Anyway, Skatta Burrell in the building, people.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yes,
back, Skatta. It's been a while. I've been sitting and waiting. 2 years.
There we go.
Skatta welcomes himself back. You notice that?
Yeah.
Alright, so before we get into a bag of things we talk about, just a couple of big ups and shout outs. Alright, we did forget to do this last week. R.I.P. Elva,
Yeah.
comedian Elva,
Mhm.
and dancer named Bone Crusher. We never get to meet Elva. Did you ever meet Elva?
I met her once. She was like hosting an event, but it was just like, hi, Elmo. She was like, yeah. But, yeah.
From all accounts, she had a pleasant
Yeah.
attitude, personality, fun loving. And you could see that from,
She always met the
whatever
Bashka.
project she did.
The Bashka advertisement, and she do so fun. Like, you really sometimes want to go Bashka. It's like, we know Bashka to be like very affordable. But you have to say, really, like, why she hype up these affordable
That's what
things
she
so
was
much?
paid to do.
I
and she
kind
had
of just
that
want to go
personality about
Bashka
her,
and
yeah.
say, I could save a couple $100 today. I'll go to Bashka. So
I think she died at lupus.
she was effective. that
So,
way, yeah.
and Bone Crusher died of cancer, so
Yeah.
rough.
And no one knew, though, especially for Elva.
Well,
It's crazy how she was able to keep that so close to her chest.
speaking of cancer, big up Nesbeth. Him currently on a 12 city tour to promote him new album will soon drop. Amen. And he take the time out to take part in a walkathon in New York to join the support of the fight against cancer. Him did lose him mother, grandmother,
Wife.
not mother, grandmother, wife, sister, auntie to cancer. That
I think they were all in close
Wipe out in family, man.
succession.
that brother, the name was Nesbeth, is a strong brother, strong, So big up Nesbeth. I give you strength always. Big up yourself. Shout out to the reggae girls. It's because they don't want to be known as no faggers.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No
shout
what?
out to faggers. That's what Killer called the blogger them when they never big up.
Oh.
Well, I got talk about Bounty Killer too, by the way, Skatta here. One of your friends also. So big up to the reggae girls. They made it to the World Cup finals in France. Ironically, it looked like I only win World Cup I keep for France. That's when we can make to the World Cup. It looks like.
Well, I just want to say shout out to the Reggae Girls. Like, you guys have kind of always been the forgotten team. And you guys consistently show us that, you guys go far and do well. So I'm hoping that this is a consistent trend for us as Jamaicans to support them. Even as much as we support the reggae boys. And we don't really support the reggae boys.
Not
but
really.
them get more support than the reggae girls. So I feel like it's now time for us all as Jamaicans to support our female counterparts, the Sunshine Girls, the Reggae Girls.
Let's acknowledge actual footballing achievements. You know, other than Usain
And
Bolt.
then-
Yeah.
You just had to go there.
Oh boy. I one more thing to promo Seaview Gardens Neighborhood Assistance Project that will be taking place Sunday, October 28th at the Seaview Gardens Primary School Playground. Over $300,000 in scholarship, $300,000 in scholarships and giveaways. All right,
That's
so
Jamaican, 300,000 Jamaican.
admission is free. Yes, admission is free before what? What's wrong with you? Admission is free before 7 p.m. $1,000 at the gate 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. sharp. All right, there's a bag of artists on the promo
I was looking at the poster and I'm like,
poster.
I just see a sea of people.
Yeah.
They look almost like.
Let's be real here. All of these artists not good for, but some of them are gonna pass.
Oh, is
through.
this weekend?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
it's
and
the
big up
Seaview
Cast Up
Gardens.
Kitchen as well too.
Yeah,
You know, Razor B opening his new restaurant.
big up yourself, Razor.
So good for you, sir.
Yeah, that was an accidental big up. That wasn't planned. But yeah. Okay, Patreon. If you like what we do here, people, if you want to support the fix, you can always go to our Patreon, patreon.com/nightlyfix. All right. You see the several tier levels in which you can become a patron today. So that's patreon.com/nightlyfix. Become a patron today. Big up all our patrons already who have become patrons so far.
Thus far.
Indeed so. All right. Skatta Burrell.
Yes, I.
Go on, sir.
It's all great, man. It's been a wonderful week, I must say.
All right, let's
Indeed
pray.
so.
Oh, what? Oh, wow. Well, I would actually hold hands because I know it's going to have no effect, right?
We just gotta go there.
That did funny.
I bet you've never prayed before in an actual interview. That's what I'm missing. I like this.
I pray secretly, but never publicly.
I'm
So,
praying 3.5 years.
you haven't prayed in 3.5 years.
3.5.
All right, let's just get into this, right? So, Skatta, you've been in media, social media of late, kind of championing, let's say, free thought or free thinking,
Yes.
especially from organized religion, specifically Christianity. You recently, well, your most recent, I guess, spat, I don't know, was with Bounty Killer.
That's not the most recent one.
Really?
He's been having spots. Like
Well, the
almost
most-
him can't go a day
Every
without
single
having
day.
I
spots.
Google-
Them pick on me every day.
Well, I think it was.
Them pick on me every day.
Yes. I don't
Well,
know.
it's with the most famous person is with Bounty recently.
Well,
Am
that
I
was
wrong
a, that
or
was a
wrong?
horrible one because that's when the entire Instagram community turned on me.
you.
I thought I had friends, especially in this entertainment industry, but
Mm-hmm.
I got to realize that
Scatter, if
Bounty
it come
Killer,
down to you and kill
I
her.
realized
I kill her, the people.
I got to realize that Killer is a dancehall figure that if you have give the people them the choice,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Killer is gonna get the upper hand. And some of my good friends turned Judas. I saw them in Killer City.
That's blasphemy.
I-
No, use Judas.
Yeah, you smart.
You
I saw them in Killer's comment section throwing the blood of Jesus at me. These good people.
Yeah.
So I don't trust people. We don't trust people.
So that's it. So your goal now, you convert. It's almost like, let's go back because it's almost like you convert Vegas because Vegas was
Remember Vegas, he come right up.
Yeah, it was a
Nightly Fix
Christian.
and nearly me wicked.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
Well, what it did was sent him, it tweaked him awareness. So while sitting in the church now, instead of listening and swallowing everything the preacher said, he's more inclined to listen in a different fashion and think about before him swallow. So him start say in a different fashion.
okay.
You know? So him awareness was tweaked and him start hear the craziness now and start say to himself, something wrong.
Craziness like what though? Like what
Yeah,
were some of
like,
the craziness that what he told you?
Well, for instance, I one of the biggest scare I've ever had where I was going into church. Me and Vegas don't have no real discussion about that.
Okay.
But for me, in the church, one of the biggest scare I've had was about the mark of the beast. And they showed this film with the guy with the horns and then some crazy stuff and I was scared. You know what I say?
Yeah.
But I get to realize that the mark of the beast, the 666 thing what them a talk about and them demonize it so much. It is actually a thing named carbon-12 that make up your body. 6 proton, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons in all of us.
Okay.
And no one wants to mess with the number 666 because what it does now, it puts you in a situation where you don't even want to investigate anything. If you Google carbon-12, it will tell you everything what is carbon-12.
Would you say that it's a conspiracy?
It's not a conspiracy. And today, it's not a conspiracy from the scientific community.
Okay.
Really?
It is based
Are we
on just
looking up? Are we actually looking
Yeah,
up?
I'm going to look up
yes,
along
you
the
should.
way.
I want
'cause,
people to. I encourage people to look up almost everything on my talk.
Yeah, carbon
12.
12.
You have carbon-12 C, you have carbon-12 13.
Yeah,
but
15.
yes, carbon-12 particular make up of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. All make up our body, especially melanated people.
So you're saying that's where the whole 666
There's a lot of
thing
there's a lot of,
originated from?
yes, there's a lot
Okay.
of other connections in terms of spirituality and religion that has a lot to do with history
And based in science.
and science, yes, and astrology as well. But being aware of this, because these are smart people who put these measures in place, who understand these things. They use it and manipulate it they use it to manipulate people rather. And we run with it now because it dumb us down. It forces us from investigating anything. And listen, an intelligent person will always have the upper hand and someone who don't know nothing. So that's how you have the 10% and the 5%ers who control the world, because people refuse to investigate things for themselves. So people can just dictate to you and feed you anything and you work with it.
That's true.
You know?
Why do you feel the need to attack people on social media, Skatta?
Why do you feel the need to call it attack?
Because that's what it seems like you're doing.
In what fashion?
In that
Tell
I'll
me.
see you when people, well, they attack you as well, I'll admit to
You
that.
ever hear a pastor preach it?
Yes.
What you say? You might attack someone like me though, as a sinner. Don't you?
Them
Suppose I say
Them
the
sure
pastor
word.
attack me.
Mm.
Would you split justice and say, okay, I can understand how he does that when him call me sinner
But
down to hell
isn't
and
the pastor the very thing you'd want to be not,
attacking you?
or you would want to be? So why be like the pastor that you so hate?
This is what I'm
Ah.
saying. This is what I'm saying. I have no problem with the pastor putting across his message however he wants to.
Okay.
The same way I have no problem with it. I should be allowed to put my message across. What makes it so ironic? The pastor gets paid to put his message out there. He was trained to do it. He went to school, study how to manipulate and put across and appease your emotions.
Some of
You know
them.
what I'm saying? You will be sitting, all of them.
No,
They're
some of
sitting
them
in
don't really
church.
do much studying. Them just see it as a thing where
No, a lot of preachers as well.
Some of them confident and
So a lot of them
can just
understand that they have this ability, they have
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
strong,
Yeah.
powerful voice, so they use it
Yeah.
to minister.
Yeah.
So I'm not trained to do that. So I will speak and I sound a little aggressive.
you
But I'm not
literally
trying
threatened to punch a man. It's tired.
to
Who did that?
was
We
bound
did. We
to
don't
come.
declare.
When
that.
That was me being like just cracking a joke. I
Really?
guess it never come up. I guess I'm not funny. Thanks. But
So wait,
That's the type of energy. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of energy
the
you
puncture,
usually
the
give.
tire come in. Hold
no, I
on.
said
If you never convert.
if Killer was gonna go to the church, I'm gonna punch his tire. And
Oh,
stop him from going.
Yeah,
okay.
you know?
To stop him from going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd sense somebody go do it. I haven't do it myself.
Oh, to stop him from going.
And that's the type of thing I'm saying. Though. That's the type of energy that I see her bring. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch a Bill Maher.
Mar.
Bill Maher. Say
Mar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when me see you now, it come off as annoying.
But,
To be
but
honest.
remember, I'm not trained
Okay.
to be, and I'm not even trying to build an audience. I'm just trying to create some awareness. But some of the time, you cannot create an awareness by being nice and civil because you will just fly over people's head. You have to say something.
You have to
that
create some
tips them off.
discomfort
Yes.
for people.
And then when them get, most of the people who find my stuff as arrogant and too forceful and too harsh. Once we get in a discussion on Instagram, both of us calm down and we meet somewhere along the line and we agree to disagree.
Like what we still do with like Wayne Marshall.
Yes, and we're cool. But I will make a post and it's come across so hard, somebody I feel like light me up wicked and the blood of Jesus against you or dirty dread boy and all of these
visceral
things.
emotions.
Yeah, and I barely, rarely block people because blocking them means that they might impose some discomfort on you, and I'm not this.
You're not uncomfortable.
No, because I understand. Say, yo, basically, this is a real turning point in someone. All right, for instance, when one of my girlfriend that I had, when she made me aware of certain things where she's saying she's not on the religious thing anymore. And so
she convert you?
Well, she never convert me. She was the first person
She said
who
you're
said,
that part.
yeah, she said, yo, I'm not in
Some
Jesus
life
something there,
changing pussy.
I'm say, why? You're an atheist? She said, yes, straight up. I'm say, what? I'm say, yo, don't do that, yo. I'm a pray for her and go on about yeah. I don't want to call her name because I don't know what but I pray for her and do a bag of something. And
is it somebody that we know though?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I had to like think about it. It rests on my mind because it's supposed to be a smart person.
Okay.
You know? So I say, why would she take this part and do all of these things? So I say, you know what? We need to start looking at this thing for myself. And we need to draw closer to my own spirituality and religion. So a lot of things happen. And I go online and I book up a brother named Dr. Umar Johnson.
We all know him.
I tell you, when I see a black man I speak in a fashion where he is just not trying to sell you something, aside from this cool thing, I want to say him thief people money or whatever.
Yeah,
because
that's the thing what them say about him.
Yeah, that's where people stay. You know? Him don't get the full support from the black community or people for
because
he's
radical and he's very radical and it almost in a sense him kind of isolate people. You know? So it's...
I don't know, but let me ask that question. Why is it though that we come under so much scrutiny when all you're doing is trying to create some awareness? When I don't see no one scrutinizing the Mormons. For instance, the Mormons are actually in Jamaica, you know, pushing another religion, pushing another God on us, you know. And they're allowed to roam freely. They ride the Rambo bicycles in all of the garrison communities.
And they do it in a non-confrontational way. No. What they're actually doing is if they had if they had the right then, if we gave it to them, they would recolonize this country. That's how Africa got penetrated, because what they do, they took a few of the warriors them one side and them trade them the guns and the weapons for them gold and them silver, and then them start selling them people to the colonizers and so forth. If we allowed these Mormons then, sorry, no morons. If we allow them to come into this country, if we allow them to come into this country and welcome them, Christianity will start pushing back against them. But Christianity still dominates, so everything is fine.
Have you ever spoken to one of those
Mormons?
The people who push the bike? So you know that's what they're peddling.
Because I know I researched that religion as well.
Then it's not Mormonism then.
Yes, I researched the Mormons and they're here. This church is right off on Constance Road.
The white youth, them with black and white, the black white shirt, the black pants. Those are Mormons?
Yes, and it's a different religion. It's a different Bible. Book of Mormons. It's a different Bible.
How many think of
so they're here visiting us, preaching another gospel, and no one is intimidated by them. I am here creating awareness.
They're non-intimidating.
They're white.
I don't think it's...
Yes, of the Latter-day Saints, haha.
I don't think it's anything to do with their skin color as much as it is their approach.
Okay, see, this is the thing now. This is how we get this. When Bush did invade Iraq, he never said me I got bomb up on what's it not.
He kind of did actually.
No man, he was very civil. He was very civil, very nice, and said America.
He never did go Trump levels, but
America will not be intimidated by your weapons of mass destruction. And he was very calm. His voice never raised. But listen, these people, they don't raise their voice and they don't exert no anxiety towards nothing. They not show emotion because that is what they use to beat us. Back in the day, when a slave rude to a woman on the road, even look upon her too hard, remember me I tell you, as calm as you see them, when them a come for you with pitchforks and knives and gun, and them a deal with you wicked. So me coming at you with a attitude, that is just my African spirituality and my spirit being. You ever see how the Nigerian them behave amongst each other yet? them very forceful and brutish, you know, but them no mean no harm. It's just how you stay. Me's an African brother, me's a black man, and me I talk about something I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the dangers it inflicts on society. A lot of people don't know. People say, why you not leave people, make them live and do what they do? You know, I feel I pick this pan people and I say whatever, but they don't understand the dangers that comes with it. If you're supposed to ask me, I can explain it. But please ask me. I'm not leading the interview, sir.
I guess that when people say that to you, they're saying that, okay, you and somebody are friends and they believe in something else other than you do. As a friend, you'd like to think that you respect what they believe and leave them be, as long as you don't see them outrightly harming anybody, you don't see them doing crimes, like things like that. So when you come with an aggressive approach and say, yo, you are an idiot for believing in what you believe, which how you come across. People look at you and say, yo, why? Why are you
Can I
like
ask you
this?
something?
You actually use the word idiot though first.
Him call them all sorts of things.
I make certain references, but I'm not lying. Because first thing is first, the references I make, you can look it up, and if I am wrong, I am wrong. With me calling it exactly what it is, calling a spade, if you like it or not, it does not change the truth. The truth is the truth. So if you can't handle the truth, I'm sorry for you live in a real world. So the stuff I post and I speak about, if you do not like them, before you even voice your opinion, the right thing for you to do now is to go and research it and prove me wrong. Not because it offends you, you're going to make your voice be heard. Come on, you live in a real world. So what is it? Does it change the truth? No. So whatever, man.
Well, me still stuck on the Mormonism thing. Cause I'm just sorry. They're like a branch denomination of Christianity. So they're still Christians.
But their history, in terms of if you study how their religion
it's like how
came
one
about,
man do it.
one man get one dream.
Yeah, and then
him get some inclination.
Plates,
exactly.
Yeah,
No, this is what people are led to believe now. So one man get this notion that he is supposed to build a church and form this angle of religion. And he's supposed to gather people and lead them. Now, if a madman
Somehow I think that's how every denomination.
Majority of them. But there are little tweaks here and there just to suit cultures. You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe probably the only one that is not necessarily based off one person per se would be like, well, what I learned in school was like, I can't remember the name of the religion itself, but like they would worship the sun and the moon. And
that sounds more like Egyptian.
Yeah, and like African, like
old
real
Kemet spirituality.
Yeah, like or indigenous people. That's what they believe in.
Okay,
like
and that is what I believe in.
So you do believe in a higher power?
I believe. I shouldn't even use the word belief. I know that the sun, I prefer to call the sun God than anything else.
So then the question is, the point is,
yes,
is religiosity the issue or spirituality?
Religion is the issue.
Religion is the issue. The organized one man or one set of people.
It's not one set of people. It is a bunch of different sectors. If you, however, say, okay, you have Hinduism, say me have it on paper, yeah? Hinduism, Judaism, Buddhism, and Christianity, then you have Islam. Christianity and Islam being the more
prominent.
Yes, of the five, right?
Do you think that
the millions or billions of people now who attach themselves to these organizations with different beliefs. Okay, only one. It's not even one, because within Christianity itself, you have many different denominations and many different gods. So with Islam and Buddhism,
there's many different gods, but
yes, some
different
of them,
ways in which to worship the same God.
Well, in Hinduism, there are different gods.
Some of them
I thought were on denominations within Christianity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. But some of them worship cow. You understand me?
Yes,
and then some of them worship a figure, some of them worship.
But Hinduism, them say that they don't necessarily worship the cow, it's just that they revere the cow as a sacred figure.
Okay, that is true, but they do pray to a cow. They do pray to a cow.
Well, what I remember is that they don't pray to the cow; they just revere it as a
Or
sacred
worship
figure.
the cow.
It's almost like
They
the
worship the
cross. The cross would be a symbol in
Mm-hmm.
Christianity. So it's like the cow. It's like a
Okay, all right.
sacred.
So within all of that, then you have all of these gods, right? And you have all of these deities and so forth. Then okay, so everyone is gonna pray. Who is praying to the right God?
You don't know.
Okay, so
And that's the beauty of it, Skatta.
that's the worst
You
thing.
just
Right.
pray
'Cause you
and
know
say,
why?
God,
How you know so the son of the right guy?
I am not proclaiming the Son to
You
be the right
just
God.
did.
What am I
You
doing?
said
I
you-
said
I
if
know
I
that the Son is
no,
God.
no.
You
That's
did
what
just
you
If
said.
I no,
Welcome
let
to
me
the-
no hold on. If I am supposed to pray and adhere to a God, I will pray to the Son, because you know what? I know that the Son is the giver of life. I know that without the Son we would all die. The same Bible will say, Jesus is the bright and morning star. The Son is the bright and
Father,
morning
Son, and Holy
star.
Ghost. It literally said it.
The sun is the only thing that walks on the sea. You understand me? The sun is the
but
giver
so
of
is
life.
So is the moon. The moon is necessary. The moon keeps it in
in
gravity.
ancient Egyptian astrology,
Or,
it speaks about the battle between the sun and the moon. That's how you have darkness and light, good versus evil.
So the moon is your devil.
And that's every night the moon and the sun fight. One win, the sun win the day, and the moon win in the night.
This can be like when they say rain and sun and shine, devil.
A fight, yes, exactly. And they charted this astrology, how astrology come in now. They charted the skies because these ancient people from Kemet, thousands of years ago, they didn't have nothing to go off of than the stars and the climate and the weather. Hundreds of years pass, and these people keep on charting the three bright stars them where you see in the skies. If you look up them dead it, right? And them align themselves with one bright one will align itself with the sun, the rising of the sun. And that was charted as astrology, and them worship the sun as God, and them have name for these three stars, right? Christianity come about
The
now.
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
No.
Oh.
Christianity come about now. See? Religion come about, sorry. Religion come about. And what they change it to? They change it to the three wise men. Right?
Oh.
Visiting Mary to go where?
To the birth of God.
To meet the sun.
Jesus, yeah.
To meet the sun. Right? It also goes to the point as there's this thing called the winter solstice.
Yes.
Right? Okay, that is when the sun starts, you know, when you have shorter days and longer nights. Okay, so they chart the sun straight across the stars, throughout the skies, throughout the entire year. There's a certain time of the year when the sun goes very low. And then there's a time when it stops at this very low point in the sky. That is from what? Probably December 24th or December 5th,
21,
25th.
usually
21, yes. It's for 3 days. So they say the sun die right there. So that's where the sun die. After 3 days, the sun has risen again and it gone back about his business. That's when that's how them come about. Say the dying of the crucifixion of Christ, died for 3 days and risen on the third day. You understand me?
You know what this all sound like to me? It sound like when Thor did a breakdown, like
But all of that is there too.
to
Mythology.
Jane and mythology. To say, yo, magic. What
Wanna
you
call
wanna call
science.
science and magic are one and the same now.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel everything meets
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle. I really feel everything
it's called-
intertwined. Religion,
it's hero-
magic.
It's called
Science,
hieroglyphics,
everything.
I think. Hieroglyphics, I think. That's how you get the drawings that comes together with the language and the writings. There's 1,000 components, and if you look under the stuff that the Egyptian used to carve and chip out of, you get the astrology where you have the 12 constellations, and you have Capricorn. What all of them something name?
Or zodiac sign.
Zodiac sign. You understand me? From the 12 zodiac signs, that's how the Bible come with it. 12 disciples. How much bread him feed them with 12 loaf of bread? Or
5 loaf of bread.
12 fishes. How much?
I think
Was
a 5 loaf of
If
bread
I
and
study
3
the number
fish.
12 in the Bible and see how much things attach itself to 12. Just study that for yourself. All of me I say you can look into it. You understand me? Me not come to impose nothing upon nobody. I show you say everything when I worship and hold so dear. It goes back thousands of years before the people them will actually write it had any connect. None of the people them who write the Bible ever walked with Jesus.
That's true.
The story was written 50, 60, 80 years after Jesus died.
The thing is,
the disciples,
None of them. None of them.
What I believe to be true, and what I guess I've learned to use the word subscribe. It's like a magazine.
Yes.
Or it's a channel on YouTube, by the way. Subscribe to Netflix. How? Plug. But no, it's like subscription. It's like what you choose to believe in at the moment. You know, it changes from day to day, year to year, life to life, essentially. But that's what I choose to call it. Subscription, where you subscribe to. But one of the things that I subscribe to, and I never forgot it, was CXC, religious education.
Yes, me too.
And in a way, that's why I'm like, I'm with you. I've kind of always been agnostic, but the older I get is the more I believe in something. And just because we come from a Christian household, I just say, you know what, I'm going to just give it God/Jesus.
You know what's my problem?
And work with it.
My problem is, I wouldn't mind saying there's a God. Nowadays, when anybody asks me, I say, I don't believe in the biblical version of a God.
But wait, that's what I was saying, because they said that the Bible was written in like Hebrew, Arabic, Latin,
and translated and translated
some other
and translated.
Because there are other versions or other chapters in the Bible that are missing, like them call it the Maccabees and other
and 72 other
other chapters are missing from the book because I guess I don't want it untranslatable or to not really subscribe to.
Some was too harsh. That's why them rule out the New Old Testament and bring in them water it down and make it nice and mushy and say, okay,
the Old Testament did
harsh,
grimy.
And John Sap and all.
And in the Old Testament, was it Joseph? He was actually Jesus.
Joseph was Jesus? Jesus' father was Jesus?
No, there's a story of Joseph, right? Who was actually portrayed as Jesus. Born on this day, the same exact thing.
Oh, I don't know.
In terms of the storyline.
Same exact thing.
Well, let them say, because as you say, and I agree with that point, say some things are just untranslatable. And because a few people at the time could only read and write and whatever, they just came together, the council, come together and just say, all right, me don't know what that word I mean. Just put in that the context look the same and they do it. So I believe in that. So some things are really man-made.
I could talk about the effect.
I believe in
Let me tell you about the effect it have.
But I believe
Let
in
me tell
Jesus.
you why me now. You could have called me so angry then.
That's what I really want to do.
Yes. You see, we as black people,
because I hate to want to throw the
don't
question.
you think
Skatta touched by a person?
we as black people,
Why dog?
we as black people, we have real mental issues. We have mental issues.
Unexplored or unaddressed mental issues.
Yes.
Something like that.
You ever wonder why it is so hard for us to like just have a little thing named respect for each other, like just that we want, respect, The reason why we were trained to not see each other as brothers and sisters.
Because the white man set us apart.
Yes, them pit us against each other.
Through religion.
True religion.
And it's not necessarily true religion too,
It's a number one tool.
No, because
Tell me, what's the number one
it's
tool?
through color too, because some of them light and say, you know what, I'm going to choose you to be in the...
It was several ways.
But it's not necessarily through religion.
It was
Listen, let me get down to it. I'll show you how religion play an intricate role in this. Okay, on a plantation, you have the white man and his family, and you have probably 110 security, but then we have 100 slaves. 50 of them are some big strong buck man. You understand me? And then you have youth and kids and the woman them. Seeing? But the white people, them, the slave master, them was always able to sleep proper and comfortably in them bed at night time. Them murder you, rape you.
Oh my God, are you going to come with slavery as a choice right now, Skatta?
Oh God, I wasn't going to say that to them, but actually, Kanye
Just say it so can use a headline.
Kanye was actually partially right.
Oh my God.
The reason why he was partially right, look at this, Bridget. If you have 100 people and you have 20 of them, why you stay in a slavery for hundreds of years? Does not make any sense. Of course, there were a few revolts here and there. You know, but we outnumbered.
A lot of people miss his broader point because of how him deliver it.
Of course, because Kanye West is not a public speaker.
Yeah,
He is an artist. Come on. So these slave masters were able to sleep comfortably and still get up and pillage and rape and deal with the wicked. See? Why? Because we were of the belief that, you see, this thing where we have got through, it's a part of our life. Because when we die, that is when we are going to get our heaven. Don't watch where them are going over there. So a land of milk and honey awaits us. The same Bible.
If that was the case, then I feel like we wouldn't be here because the black race would just kill themselves and just kill
They did. A lot of them did that.
Right, I know
that. A lot
that.
of them did that. But it's still in the Bible. Suicide is one of the worst things you could do. You will not get into heaven if you kill yourself. You will not get into heaven. Two things. If you go against God, meaning say deny him, that sin cannot be forgiven. And you will not get into heaven if you commit suicide. So then put all of these rules in place to keep you conformed. Saying, so now, me as a black man now, growing up now, and the Bible, where them preach this to me, says, slave, obey your earthly masters as you would do Christ. And them drill that in your head, obey your earthly masters. It is in the Bible and many chapters, Old and New Testament. See?
Slave owners would use that verse especially.
Yes.
But there was always a different verses counter to say, slave masters treat your slaves well.
No, it tells you to treat a slave well, and it tells you how to keep a slave. And it says you can beat them, but do not kill them. And it tells you...
Let them go after a time, because that's what it says.
It tells you like, if a slave wants to earn his freedom, him cannot take the family with him. He must figure by himself, and there's certain things that come with it for you to earn your freedom. It tells you. The Bible gives you rules on how to keep a slave, basically. You are a slave coming up here in all of this now. And it's the same Christian doctrine now. We enslave you. Same Christian doctrine. My four parents never really earned them freedom, and it was given to them. It was given to them because the oppressors said, no, this is too harsh. We should not be raping and doing these things because we're getting we're looking like animals now. Let's grant them freedom and find ways to subjugate them to certain type of work so we can still live off of them. But this type of pillaging, we are above this now, right? So we got that far. And here we are at the finish line now because our oppressors endured, so we are here today. Because if them did dead, we wouldn't there. If our ancestors died. So we are them grandchildren and so forth. So we there, so now. With this little bit of freedom we have, isn't it in our own best interest to examine everything that they were taught, fix our mind, and move ourselves up in this world, because the white man and every other race don't have freedom claim upon this planet, you know. We there right down at the bottom. I fight amongst each other. And I take the scraps off of them table. Not care how rich a sports player, the best one in the world, him have a boss who's of a different race. So, not because we have $1 million sports players and so forth, black people are move up in the world. Hell no, we don't own nothing.
Okay, so I'm not really go fully Kanye. So.
No, we don't own nothing. Because we can unite. Our race, look how much are we in this world. Why is it we can create an economy so strong that every black
but why people burnt it down? The black streets, the Black Wall Street,
of course, but
and then burn it down. So every effort, but the thing is, though, Skatta, that I think people like you seem to forget that every time we do make an effort, yes, of course, black people know say. Like, I'm just trying to channel people like Nanny. And I'm like, this is some fuckery. Like, why me I gotta stay here? Nah, me I burn you up and me I gotta burn up your plantation and debt to all you and your kids. And you know, like, them struggle and them find them way through. But the thing is, like, you have to remember, you know, is a strange land that they're on, you know.
Ooh.
Black people, they come. This is not some them never born. Not all of them did born in the US or Jamaica where them come from. This is a strange land. So when them are run, so if them run away, them always end up get catch. Them have to go back. Them children after that them have to say, you know what, this, like, there was no way for them. I'm just trying to put myself in the mind of a slave because me I say, it's not that I don't think it's not necessarily they believe in it and believe in it wholeheartedly. It's just the fact of the situation. This is where they find themselves in, and they don't know where they could turn. There was no white allies that they could turn to, and even if there were, like, they didn't really trust white people, I'm sure. So it was just a place where they were at. Them couldn't fight. Them couldn't turn, and even if them revolt, the next slave master down the road that will come. Catch all of them, round them up and kill them.
Okay, all right. We can't reverse history.
We can't reverse history, right?
So what we're gonna do now?
But it goes further, like, to show that even though that black people kind of seem to make a way forward, white people.
Yeah, man, don't fear. It's true.
Black Nazi is here.
It's true.
Black Nazi has returned.
White people always seem to find a way to fuck it all up for us. You know, and even if we try and play them game,
we mess it up for ourselves.
Right, we try play them game.
And
we try do them
you think
thing.
that is born from deep-seated, long-term effects from religion and slavery.
Religion plays a major role because we tend to forget that some of the time you are not gonna achieve nothing without certain level of sacrifice. For instance, a police innocently or brutally kill an innocent man. Kill an innocent child. The whole black community jump up and march and say, yo, this not right. Ready, forget the torches already. Here comes Reverend Jesse Jackson. Yeah. Here comes Reverend. Yeah, the placards, right? Here comes Reverend Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpen. And hold hands and sing and pray. And butter you down and water you down. Okay, people, let's go home now.
So you think that they're the tool used by the white people to suppress us?
There have been many, but me and talk when I'm a little young age, I them me know about.
Two main ones.
Yes, them are the two main ones. They are tools used by our oppressors. Reverend, you remember, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, Reverend Al Sharpton. Reverends, preachers, I know a lot of preachers, I know a lot of Christians. But I still attack.
But I guess the fundamental core of Christianity is peace.
Peace?
Peace. Turn the other cheek. That's always been the core message of Christianity.
Thank you. There's a problem. And it means that you're not looking towards...
You think it makes sense to always create a war? Because once you create a war, you know, because look at the LA riots in 1992, I think, when with OJ. Like, I've always loved the documentary. Because it seemed to me that even now, during the 25 years, 26 now, probably 27 years after.
But look here, this is the
thing. It's hard to build.
You are right. We cannot war.
Once you destroy
we will die.
It, exactly.
We will die.
Exactly.
So what we have to do is get smart. But we cannot get smart because when a man like me now, we do so little research, I come and talk, my own people want to kill me. So I have to use one hand and reason.
You're like
I have one hand free to fight them off.
Read the Bible and look at Moses. Not Moses.
Moses never exists.
Noah
never exists.
With
It's taken from a story called the Epic of Gilgamesh. Look it up. The story of Noah is taken from a...
No, this man I just called with Judas or spelled Judas.
Nothing using a tool against it. But it is taken from a story called the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Okay, so
thousands of years before Noah actually built some damn ark.
I'm saying,
we can't even house. We're not even bigger than the Love Boat cruise ship. But it managed to own thousands of two of every animal plus Noah and his family. And every animal fish eat shit and piss by each other. And for how much? 40 days? How long they sail the seas for? Eat shit, piss, pick me up, screw and all of these things by one little boat. For how much nights? When I really believe that happened? That is thinking.
God works in mysterious ways.
Anyways.
Do you see any mysteries of God around these days?
I'm just saying, Skatta. Like, maybe you're like I'm just saying the representation of Noah, where you say the rain is coming, and no one's gonna believe
I'm not proclaiming no God coming. The church is proclaiming of the coming of something.
You're giving knowledge. You're trying to educate people, but people
no one
are
is
just
listening.
like, you're crazy.
You know what? I would have believed that, but you have some of the time when my inbox full of people, I say, yo, you know what? I'm never there to roll with you, but I look into a few things and I reach that point there. And a lot of people call me up and ask for reason. I'm reason with them, and a lot of people now them just dip on a level where them even there. Look on Vegas. Vegas more knowledgeable than me, you can say right now. Because
Really?
yes.
About this thing.
Yes, him do
Let's put it in
in-depth research. Him do in-depth research.
some
You
things
wanna know
are
why there's so
Vegas
much
are
crime in this country? The youth them not get no perfect distraction. How can you distract someone and tell him to go to the church? What is he gonna do? Go into the church and you appease him emotions for a little bit, and then the next day him go out the road, him still face the same harsh realities that affect everybody in this country.
Yeah,
So you're saying that the reason for
The youth
crime
them-
is religion?
It's not religion.
Okay.
The reason for
Just trying
crime
to
is
clarify.
what they are putting forward as the savior and to quell all bad things is not working. It has never been working.
What about
because
the fact that
people
there
that
aren't enough fucking jobs?
no jobs can be created through people getting a different mindset. Because if somebody understands, listen, it's up to me for better myself. Him start look at the world differently.
Independence.
Him start see opportunities where he wouldn't be seeing them. They're there. But this frame of mind, I'm going to pray about it. Or God is going to work a miracle one day. Or you're sitting and waiting for something to happen because your granny a pray for you and all of these things. It's a kill way.
I've always thought that in certain ways that,
my grandma Pira works.
like, I agree with you
Rest
in
in
certain respects
Yeah.
that the church
Fail the nation, they did.
Miserably.
and they
And
perpetuate
them
certain
can't talk
things
about
like even that prayer. But even in some churches, they say prayer without works is dead.
Okay.
So some people
Okay.
them don't follow up on that second
All right, let me
part of
show you.
things.
Let me fix the church good and proper now. And I just need probably 2 minutes. I'm gonna fix the church for you. Because I have to have respect for the church.
Okay,
Let me show
Skatta
you how
fix of
respectful
church.
I am of the church. I grew up in a place. See, I grew up in a community. I've been 40 now. Okay. Before me,
Yeah, so, like, you know, yeah,
before my band, this church has been on this street corner for 40 years. So my grandmother and few people and before me, they've been attending this church and putting money in this offering plate, right? Now, look at this comparison now. If me now was a promoter want to make money, I have to keep a dance. To keep a dance, I have to plan, create posters, book sound, and get all the permits and get like 1 or 2 months or even 3 months of promotions. When the dance come, maybe it work out, maybe it not work out. Hopefully, me clear everything I spend and eat a little food. So you can keep a dance 1 or 2 times for the year or 3 times for the year. Now, you have this church on the corner where you keep one dance for the 5 times a week for the past 40 years.
Did you just say dance? Keep a
No, I'm just
dance?
making it, I make a reference.
Okay.
They're keeping this dance for the last 40 years, collecting entry fee, which is the offering and the tithes, 5 nights a week
But
for
then
the
not
last...
everybody a figgy.
No.
Exactly.
5 nights of the week for the last 40 years. They've been keeping a dance for 5 nights of the week for the last 40 years. How much money you think got through that church? You know, this poor, ghetto, impoverished community. But them dead for 40 years I keep a
But
dance.
the light have to turn on, the water have to run, the keyboard
But the
and
dance
the drummers.
the dance has been keeping 5 nights a week tax free then. Remember got tax free for the last 40 years.
Yeah.
How much money you think that come from one church? And in this community we have all 10 church. Does you see them community, you ever seen a garrison not get better? Them not get worse.
But you really think that is just religion alone? Because we both know that the government also have some hand in that where they give
No.
Politics.
No.
politics
No.
have a hand in
Yes,
they
in
do,
keeping
Skatta.
down
They
these
have-
look here,
communities.
look
Come
here.
on,
Indeed,
Skatta.
so.
Look here.
You
no?
can't just
Look
blame
here,
one.
look here.
Because it really is
So they can't
interdependent
solely
and
blame one.
The people is what lead politics and politician are the people.
True.
You can't blame politician because if them see them can manipulate you, them will do it. But the number one manipulator in the community is still the church.
But don't people run the churches?
Who run who?
People.
But may I tell you, that the church is the tool. Religion is
But
the
so
tool.
is politics.
Politics is not the number one factor.
Really,
But
Skatta?
it is a
Politics come and play on the
Skatta, you were
ignorance.
alive in the 80s.
Politics
I'm sure
come and
were
play
you,
on the
were you
ignorance.
a
Just contradict
teenager in
himself
the
a while
80s?
ago.
No.
Because you
Tell
say
me.
it's not the number one factor.
No.
Before you were saying it wasn't
Number
a factor
one
any
tool.
at all.
It's not the number one tool.
Before you were saying it's not a tool any at all. It is a
Skatta,
tool.
you were
No,
around in
whether
the
it's
80s.
a tool or not. Whether it's a
Okay.
tool or not.
You were around in the 80s. At the
Maybe,
church,
I'm
them,
kinda
at the
young still.
church, did I
Somebody
go
that
and
did
give
Go
the
on.
laborites and comrades all
The
the
church
guns
is
and
the
all them something
elephant
there
in
to
the
fight
room.
against them one
The
another?
church is the elephant in the room. You keep on putting it aside like, no.
Bob Marley never call up
Who?
demon, you're about demon,
Who?
deaconess or pastor so and so and pastor
Okay,
so and
okay.
come together
Look at this. Look at
and
this.
step on the stage
Oh, the two
and
politicians,
say
them?
yes.
The two
Yes,
politicians. Oh,
that's what
that
I
was
say.
Siaga and Manley.
That's why I said Bob Marley did
Bob Marley
call
did that.
Pastor X and Pastor Y to come on the stage and hold hands together in
As I said, the
harmony.
church.
He called
the church is the
Manley
elephant in the
and
room because
Siaga.
before JLP and PNP, it still was the church. Them don't uplift the ignorant, the mentality of the people. Them tell us to be as in servitude to an unseen God.
In certain ways, politics is the same.
Same
damn
thing.
thing.
Politics comes after. The church is the number one factor because politicians not collect tithes from people. Them give a little bit to make your thing say whatever. The church collect your granny hand earn money every Sunday. You not even know. Make sure you go to church for the whole year and you check how much money
the
she give to
government
the
collect
church.
money from us.
No, you see,
Tax.
so I'm telling you, the church is still the elephant in the room because you box it aside like it is nothing.
But the church is
Not-
an
I don't,
institution
because
just
as
like
I acknowledge it, like I truly believe that in certain ways, and probably like a certain point in time, the church was retooled, most like in a slavery days, was retooled, redesigned
it's
to
reminding
keep
me
people subservient and poor, to
of
keep somebody rich and on
Birth
top.
of a Nation, Nat Turner,
Yeah.
when he was a preacher. Like the movie, it's just coming to me, the movie. Like he was a learned slave and
Yes.
the white people used him
Yes.
to preach to the blacks and to say,
Yes.
hey, remember, keep
Yes.
calm. But him couldn't do it no
And
more.
it's still
he's
going
just
on
like,
today.
him burn people. But no, Skatta, but I'm saying, especially
church-
now in present day.
Yes. The church teach black economics.
No,
The church have banks, supermarkets, hospitals.
no.
And they've been-
power faith of a
Whatever.
mall.
Zamal, of course. It's big, it's huge.
Yeah, like we say things that are is gonna be like, yeah,
The
perfect.
church
that's that.
we have keep a dance for the last 40 years do not own banks,
To be honest,
schools and hospitals.
I think you should keep that same energy with other things that are affecting
like schools,
the
because
plight
just
of people.
as just as there is
What?
a school,
Tell me.
there's
Like
there's
politics.
Oh,
just-
you see, this is
just-
what I'm
You are
saying.
brushing that aside.
I
When
am
they
not
have
brushing-
a broader
I am not brushing it
systematic
aside. I am not brushing it
structure.
aside.
Me
The
teacher.
church is what dumb.
Me
Okay,
teacher.
let me give you an example.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
Skatta. Come here, I said, just as there is a church in a community, there's also a school. There's also other
that don't
core
teach certain things
institutions in the
that
community
mislead
that sort of
about
kind of
certain
fail
things.
the
Indeed.
people. So you can't just pinpoint it to just the
Okay,
church
okay.
alone.
Look here. Church does not educate you.
In some
In
churches
some
they do.
do.
Church teach you to read from the Bible and
That's
be in
not true,
service.
And
because
some
when
of
I
them
went to
have
Sunday school,
schools as well
when I
that
helped-
do
What
teach
school?
Sunday school
that
when I
teach
was
what they
what?
teach in schools.
Black economics?
no,
What
but
do they
that-
teach that in school?
What do they teach you?
Them not teach
Teach
that
us
in
in
school.
school.
No, so I'm saying,
Them a teach me
does
white
the church?
history.
I'm saying, does the church teach you anything that uplifts you as a race?
yes,
Tell me,
yes,
tell me.
to be
Love your
good.
brother as
You
love
don't
your
need the
brother,
church to
love your
learn that.
sister.
Of course.
Well,
Why?
they do teach that. You cannot deny that they teach that.
There's many other books aside from the Bible that teaches you to do good without telling you
But
that
then the church is the place to
slavery.
start.
That does no.
Church is the place to
no,
start.
no.
Church
There
is
are
where
many
you
books
go
that
to
teach
start.
100% good morals that does not advocate for slavery, the raping and stoning of women.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible advocates for all of that. There's many books.
That's like the Old Testament.
the-
though.
this the New
Jesus
Testament.
came and said, "Those without sin cast the first stone," and everybody walk away and drop the stone. Ha ha ha.
Okay, okay, but guess what? No, Moses came off the mountain, see them a worship one golden calf and tell them to murder each other.
That's what I say is the Old Testament. The Old Testament.
no,
That's
but
Jewish.
this is still taught in church today. After he went up into the mountain to get the same 10 commandments, I said, thou shalt not kill. Him come down and see them and worship and go and say, when murder each other, then kill each other. Does that make any sense?
Well,
And dash down the
one of
10
the
commandments and broke up
commandments
the them.
do not worship any other God but me.
So you have to kill people if they murder people.
Well, me never did that still, you know. So,
Me just want, me just,
I don't know
just
if you
need to
said
think,
that.
you just need to think a little bit and I know so this is just a bullshit.
Anyways.
All of that thing.
As
It's
the
true.
point I was making before I went off into an argument, which I really didn't want to do tonight, is that I acknowledge that the church has certain elements of it that keep people in a certain state that they don't seek to elevate themselves because they're living a life that them appreciate. I will be awarded later on when I die.
Leave
Right?
it to God.
I believe that.
Leave it all
But
to
at the
Jesus.
end of the day, I think that spirituality is the way to go over religion. Like what relationship do you have with whatever God or
choose to
higher
serve.
being that you that's at the end of the
Subscribe
day
to.
that's
has
what I think it's all
It has
about.
no effect. And to be honest though, okay, if I ask you who's God, what are you gonna say to me?
God is a woman.
Perfect. I love that one.
Do you believe the black man is God? Do you believe like you're 35% teaching and everything?
I believe that I am a God. Right? I believe that you're a God. Reason why I say that. We are
So
all
about me.
we're all connected to this universe.
fully say
We're
it.
all connected to the universe. And if we tap into our true spirituality and raise with frequencies, we're supposed to be able to fly and do a whole heap of things, you know. We only use probably 5% of our brain.
That's the plot of Lucy. Come on.
It's true.
Come on.
It's true though.
We're all using the brain as much as we can.
No,
Come on.
no, because we've been indoctrinated. So
But then
we've been taught how to use our
but
brain.
then don't you think that there will be somebody who would use the brain to the 100% capacity?
There are people who are trying
So why would I see them flying in the sky?
because society,
Huh?
yes.
Oh, society.
Let me tell you how society mash up me and you. You see, from my mother push me out and your mother push you out and you reach for something. So, bam, don't do that. It's over. Because even if you're going to do something that is not going to hurt you, but as a child, you're not supposed to do that. And a mother will see a child walking over to a white child, walking over to a black child and hugging them up and, come here, do not do. Dumbing them down again.
Yeah, don't speak to strangers.
Yes. So
And don't
you're
put your hand
dumbed
in the fire.
down. Growing up, you're constantly being dumbed down. Don't do this. Don't do that. And then when they take you to the church on the first day, it's worse. It's over right there, so because you're saying that you are no good, you're born in sin, and in order for you to get to a stage of the impurities that's on you, you have to adhere to these rules and you have to follow this and you have to do that constantly, and then you live in fear. Just like when you hear about the mark of the beast now, I get afraid of ghosts, I get afraid of everything. I'm just afraid. So you live your life in fear. You're not supposed to be afraid of nothing. You're not supposed to be afraid to die. The same church people them want to even them afraid for dead, you know. All of them supposed to want dead tomorrow. Them not supposed to ball when somebody sick. Them supposed to rejoice. Hurry up and pass on, brother. You're going. You're getting there.
Come on, Skatta. It's a loss. And once you lose something, you're gonna.
Yeah,
see?
interpersonal relationships.
It's
No.
more biology
If
than
you
anything
know
else.
for a fact,
If your heart is
if you
broken,
know-
you're gonna cry.
remember this church, this song?
You need to grieve.
This song said, this world is not my home. I'm just a partner. Ramp with me and really just sang them. I know them, me mashing up. If you want to start, me can clash right here, so I'm mashing up.
Clashing.
This world is not
Yeah,
my
clash
home.
me,
I'm just a passing through. They sing this song and they sing it well.
I'm
That
not
they-
saying
I know
this,
that's saying
Skatta,
but at the end of the day, we have interpersonal relationships.
It's the grief of losing the person is hurt. It's hard.
I know that you're going to a better place. Try hurry up and go on and stop suffer.
What the?
Get the hell out of here. Go on, Bridget. Go on and pray for him for we don't want him to get better.
Skatta.
Bye, die.
Skatta.
Bye, die.
Yeah,
If your child dies,
That one.
yeah.
aren't you going to cry?
He's
You
going to a
suffered
better place.
immeasurable loss.
This terrible planet. Well, so much atrocities are going on. Yeah, we know we need to go heaven tomorrow.
Unless your
Cause
heart
me here
full
say
of
up there.
stone.
Me here say up there. Let me tell you who for heart full of stone. The same Christian them. When no say, you see, you know you're my brother. I'm love you. Me get saved, you never get saved. So you know what judgment come. Me gonna heaven. You down at hell, burn up. But me up at heaven, I skip and dance. Alright with you, my brother, when me love so much, down at hell, burn up. Alright with me little picnic down there, when never get the chance to save himself because him born in a sin. So him never get no repentance. Him down your little babies there, and you up at heaven and rejoice, and you're okay.
Honestly, I'm not argue that with you, but me just say, I'm just saying.
Who for heart tough now?
I'm just saying, like, it's the physical loss of the person that makes you cry.
Oh, you still a dwell upon us? She still
Yeah,
have
that's-
No, because that's where I'm at though. Like, I'm not, because me not argue with it. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never died, so I don't know if there's a heaven or a
If you have
hell.
100% faith and you're going off the book, the rules of the Bible, you know that if you die and your sins are forgiven, you're going to a great place. You understand me? So everybody should want to die. Everybody want to go heaven, but nobody now want to die. One day my uncle sick in the hospital and the whole church come pray for him. The whole church come pray for him. 2 weeks after, boop, dead. The whole church will pray for him now, them wheel him in front of the same church for come pray for him in death. What the hell is going to happen now? Because when him did that dead, uno couldn't save him. Him dead now. What are you praying for? What's going to happen now? Because me not get it. First prayer never work. How that one you going to work now?
It's a send off.
Send off to where? No one
don't
knows
know.
where he's going.
Yeah, we don't
No one has
know.
never been there. And back. No one never take no picture car come. Yeah, make me decide for myself if I want to go up there. Cause probably hell have a better decor or something. Would I probably choose hell still? Cause I don't hear about the devil kill nobody. Jesus killed, God killed the most people. God hard in favor, him hard in favor heart, you know. Remember, who hard in favor heart?
Christian say, but yeah, make me laugh.
When him send
I find it all very
when him
entertaining.
send Moses to Pharaoh, to go negotiate with Pharaoh to let
Yeah.
these people go, he hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Because
And
he
he
wanted to show
show
his power.
You see, it's all about God again.
Because it is. That's
See?
why I'm creating.
Why would I want to go?
him?
Why would I want to go a place where him there?
Because it's all about him.
Still, me not. Hell, me just make my
You
space
believe
down
in
there.
flat earth theory, Skatta?
There was a time when I was researching it and it nearly drew me in, but me have to catch myself.
I probably did. I say, you're an idiot. You believe in
No, I never said that.
a
never said
spherical earth.
The reason
The
why
earth is flat.
the reason why I was led to believe in it is not because I was saying the earth was flat. It's because
seemed
the
like-
fact that I
Was
I
it a
couldn't-
girl against
No,
Skatta?
I couldn't believe. No, this was a bridging of the car wash. Whoa, them about you know.
Is it?
I heard.
Seem
I
like
realized
there's
that they
always
went to
a
Mars.
specific person
Yeah,
you meet
yeah.
in life that make you believe
Take
something.
me, I
I
gotta
don't
tell
believe
you.
When I
it. Send me to research.
time in
I
our
love
life.
researching. The
Skatta,
per-
I just want to say
yeah.
that
I read.
Tell me something make your life difficult going forward.
That's
No, that more
AC.
here.
that there's AC in hell. No, research.
Oh, great. you know, sir, my room down there already. Me, I tell you that 'cause there is no
Yes,
way.
Skatta start. AC's in hell.
There is no way. There's no way.
I met this lovely young lady called her. She said it to me.
But when you look on it, you know, look at this now. A man
boy.
can get up today, seeing, and murder the whole away.
True.
Seeing, and upon him death, but him just confess and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I accept you, Lord, as my savior." Boom, 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 boom. And me now, true, me have sex out of wedlock. Me I go hell. But him murder the whole away and true him confess him sins and whatever. Him there even I live a better life than me and you.
Repent, Skatta.
Yeah,
Repent.
yeah. You know, it's just unfair. All of this thing is unfair. And if people choose to just look at it realistically, they realize that, yeah, we need to just Lego this really and examine what we really want out of life. Look at this. If you meet in an accident today, see, a man run come up to you, what do you want him to do for you? First. What is his first action? What would you want him to do? Would you want him to pray or call the ambulance or rush you to the hospital? Which one you don't want?
Well, take me out of any immediate danger one.
No. He can only give you one action. What is that mode of
Boy,
action?
Pray for me.
Me no
Pray.
want him video it and say, yo, I made this step on the scene, I made this. I certainly wouldn't want him to do
Yeah, that
that.
come first. That's true. But seriously, though, you don't want somebody to pray for you or try to get you to the hospital.
No, do something, nigga.
No,
And
I
then
want
pray
them
on the
pray
way
for
there.
me. I want
Pray,
them
but you
pray.
want
Yeah,
him to rush you to the hospital first.
Do something
Don't
first.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want them to pray for me.
Really? First?
Yeah.
You know much people in hospital and them are pray for them and them are dead?
Scatter,
Make
Harry's
sure you
just
don't
fucking with
examine
you. Harry's just fucking with you, Scatter.
They have to put that out there still.
People
Because
gonna say, oh,
there's a
you
lot of
see,
people watching
you
it now.
make this
There's
joke.
a lot
You
of
make
people
it into a
watching now.
joke.
A lot of people watching now and actually say me want the prayer.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of people who get prayer still and boy them croak.
that's true.
Rush me to the hospital. The people, remember I'm telling you, see, this is what I want. I'm not saying nobody can do what them do in terms of religion. But this is what
You
I hear.
literally, that's how you come off on social.
Okay,
That's
let me
what
try to fix it little then, because we are humans. This is what I'm asking then. A lot of times I'm on Facebook and I see someone in a terrible state and people's first action is always sending prayers or always sending prayers. Availing my prayers or whatever. Make your first action be do something physical. If you can do something physical, link somebody who can do something
believe in
physical
that.
and then you pray. But a lot of people send prayers and go off on their way. Some of them not even pray. Some of them say my prayers are with you, I in my prayers, but them don't even pray for you.
And
But
you know,
them,
in some churches, them burn that out.
Yeah.
In terms of like praying and like no matter, yo, do something as
Yeah.
well. You'll hear preachers preaching that message. I've heard it.
good for those. Some preachers preach a little sense, seriously.
Yeah, I don't say
So-
prayer without works is that.
Yeah. So here what is now. I would like for your first action to actually do something. That's why a lot of good innocent people die. Because people choose to pray before they do something. And if I am in any problems, save on a damn prize. If I not send no money come to stay in the yard and left me alone. I don't want nothing from you to send money. Don't pray for me.
Maybe not all problems are financial. Sometimes you just need somebody.
So
to
you're one of
hear
them
you.
who think that money is the root of all evil?
No, no.
Oh.
But I'm just saying that not all problems are financial because a lot of rich people still in problems
Well,
and
yeah, I
they
mean,
have money.
No, we're not.
So
But
it's
I'm just
not-
speaking about really and truly. That's the big problem in Jamaica, though, because
Okay.
we love to send prayers before we do anything,
Mm-hmm.
and we leave thinking that we've done the world for somebody by sending prayers when you have not done shit. You really not do nothing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put up these little kids and you make this post on Instagram and say send these prayers to whatever, you're not really doing anything unless you create a GoFundMe. And if you can contribute $1, you find someone who can contribute. You will see how this world change and how it will make a lot of difference in this country. I'm telling you. But these things where people it's like becoming a big trend now. People quick to send prayers, and that's all they're sending. Them are trained pray for pay. Nobody not pay no money again. Them are pray. It can mash up the country. So how we are going to get better as a society when everybody first mode of action is to pray? Come on, Bridging. We live in a real damn world.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
You ever look back on the situation or that day when you went to the church with Vegas and wonder why was I so stupid? What the fuck?
I
was
wasn't
doing?
stupid for being there.
You yourself admitted one time, say, why did you do that? What did I do that?
You remember that rant? But I wasn't stupid because I intended, okay,
What did I hope to
I-
achieve that day?
I never hoped to achieve nothing. I wanted to see where Vegas did I achieve.
So they just did that go for go sugar.
I actually
I
go there.
don't know the
I'm
answer.
going,
The worst
no, I'm going around the back, you know.
Get out
Around
the
the back of the
worst
church, I'm going, you know.
Yeah, go boost him up.
Outside, my
Go
stand up.
Vegas, go.
No, outside me go stand up. And the usher them, where usher him out, them see him and they come for me and say, we have a special seat for you up there on the top of that place there, sir. Come with us.
Yeah.
I say, okay. Them don't know something like them. So me go. I'm up there sit down and I see it get out of hand. We not really sit down there and watch them and do the man that way they start. So I try, you know what I say, but
So you were there. You had a full scope of what really took place.
yeah.
Like, who do you think was wrong, in your honest opinion? Like, who you think started it? Who you think was the one that kind of
Original or first
brought
and
it
foremost,
to that point?
First and foremost, I have to give Vegas the wrong. Because you cannot go into church to debate with Christians.
So that I said.
Yes. But the pastor,
especially on homegrown?
pastor though,
Exactly.
the pastor is a bully.
Yeah, he
Him
is.
not have nothing name rules and him play upon the ignorance of the people and him use that and I wouldn't say triumph, but him use that an escape, because Vega said have him in a headlock about to bury him, and him realize that. And that is when he make it get out and create all the hysteria. Usher him out after that, and that was it. So he's a pretty smart fellow. You know? It's just a sad situation, whereas me now, if me go out a road and buck my foot, me have to be very careful, me have to go hide it. Me can't make nothing bad happen to me, because I got hear say true, you know, believe in a Jesus. So me have to live in a different lifestyle. Me have to try to eat good. Me have to try not get no accident.
Yeah, we never think about it now.
I cannot call a restaurant and ask for food, because a Bible-loving Christian will be there go hawk and spit in on my food. All this scatter. Send that God game. Yeah.
And Christian the fuck are you?
Yeah.
But you know what I wonder though? Like I've always wondered, especially about atheists. Like just divine order, like you don't believe in that, like just things just happen out of your control that
Can I ask you something?
manifest.
Why do we need to believe? Why can't we just live off our we know? Based on what you know. Because, for instance, him believes it is okay to rape kids and be a pedophile.
I do not. Stop pointing on me and saying that, Scott.
For instance, hold that one, man. You beat my bad all right. You now believe that it's okay to be with a married man. You love that one, they don't.
For example,
that does make both of them believe, right? But me can't tell you, because it's your belief. So the man will believe say it is good to rape little boys, and you believe.
you're gonna say girls, oh God.
So based on both of the belief system, when I create havoc in a society.
Had a traumatic experience in his life.
Based on a belief system, when I create havoc in a society. So why not operate off what you know? I know that it is wrong to mess with little boys, so that is where I work off. You don't come out with it. If you mess with little boys, it's wrong.
And girls.
Leave a married man, them alone. Go find a man for yourself. Because nobody want a woman come beat you. Life, nice and good, because we know all these things. So why do you need to believe something? Do you know that God exists for a fact? Have you seen him? Do you know?
Listen, I'm not arguing nothing, but I'm just saying, like, the tenets, like, shouldn't there be some core
belief system again that you want to say? Don't.
Because there's some
to say believe.
Because isn't that what we need to anchor to? Like, people have a sturdy anchor, and there's a belief in some, even if it's not in God, but there is a
so you say a lot
big
of
bang universe that
you
there
have
is
your own
some
belief
divine.
system. You have your own belief system.
I don't have no belief system.
Really?
So you just say
you don't believe in treating people well and
So
I don't believe in doing that. I know I have to do. I know that's the right thing to do, so I do it.
So the word belief is
It is not a good thing. Belief and hope are the two worst things. Belief and hope. No, and confidence is what I want. Knowledge and confidence. Confidence is better than hope, because hope is looking to some exterior force for something. I have confidence within myself.
You know what's so funny?
I am gonna make good out of something.
What's so funny? It's like what we know to be true, that there were 9 planets until Mr. Dr. Neil
deGrasse?
No, there's only 8 because Pluto is actually not a planet, it's a whatever. And debunk that. No.
Yeah.
My very educated mother showed me 9 planets.
But so we don't know that there's 9 planets or 8 neither. We can say this theory, scientific theory, is that whatever, and we just hold on it, because that's where we are so far. Until I go to space and see it for myself, I can say I know. But guess what? I am inclined to hold on to this, because this is where we're at now. No, it's not a belief system, it's a theory.
That knowledge.
Yes. I am inclined to hold on to it.
What I'm trying to say, that knowledge shifts and varies.
Scientific knowledge shifts and varies.
Not just science.
The religious knowledge does not move one bit. It did it from the beginning to the end. You have to believe this, and that's so it go. Science is allowed to change, because guess what? You are allowed to come upon new evidence and adhere to it and say,
explore.
okay, yes. So that's what science does. Give you freedom to explore and to debunk stuff and fix stuff. Don't that type of freedom make more sense? If we've been through all this world, this lifetime coming down, and a lot of things are changing and you examine stuff, shouldn't you examine the Bible and religion? It only makes sense.
The blood
true.
of Jesus is against
You
science.
have to. And the thing is now, you have people who say, oh, you talk about white people and Chinese or whatever, them believe in a religion too. They're allowed to believe in that. Because you know why? Them are the superior people in this world. And
Based on what?
they are the superior.
Based on what?
Them own all the lands.
Okay.
Them own the banks. Them are feed with the poison.
Economic.
Economically. And health-wise, them educate. We don't have no knowledge of where we are come from. We no knowledge of our own history. We don't know nothing. We are hold on to what them teach we. Up to what they may glorify Christopher Columbus as the man. Him are the boss.
Oh.
You understand me?
Really?
Yeah.
Columbus was trash. We know that from
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
High
that for a long
school.
time.
Well,
You
when
just
what
know
they
that
me
one
young,
day.
you know, so.
Columbus
See,
is trash.
So, a lot of kids now are learning these stuff. And come on, it now do nothing for them.
My just question is just like if there's a rooted core to you, a belief system and principles
No belief.
or principles to
Yeah,
what
that's a
Of
matter
you
course, I have morals.
No one.
I have morals.
or believe.
Respect. Number one. Respect. Love. And empathy. You see the last one in name empathy? It turn good people in a bad people because them lack it. For instance, an accident happened. 5 people die, 1 survive. Oh, God saw fit to spare this one person. He's alive and he's right here. Give all the glory to God. Without looking around and saying, oh, so 5 victims here. Real human beings that died. Why God could not save everybody? Why did he have to find favor with this one person and save this? He should not be glorified for this. Why did you have to make all of them die? And they go further to say, oh, you know what? They must do something bad in them lifetime, or them family do something bad in them lifetime.
God has a greater purpose for that
Yes,
person.
that's a lack of empathy. You know, been praying for a bank loan to come through. You get the call in the morning. Oh, the loan is approved. God love me. God find favor with me. But you have people really starving. Why you grant me a stupid bank loan and people are die for hunger? What is it that I did so that make you do this to me? Real kids are dying every day. Fix for them situation, then you attend to me. Make you go and catch over my virgin yard. So instead of you give me a rent out. Me don't need that now. Fix people. People sick in the hospital. Kids are really dying. Me see a child born with 6'9", the rapper youth.
Tekashi.
Yeah, Tekashi. I see him go visit a girl with brain cancer. I thought that was very good. And I'm saying, imagine this girl supposed to die now. This is an innocent young girl. She probably die from that disease. Come on, why that have to happen? But people are,
Congratulations, Tekashi 6'9".
yeah. But somebody where don't deserve nothing, I get blessings every other day. But come on, it now span out. God need to get him affairs in order. I need to fix him thing before him start disperse blessings accordingly because it now work. Him accounting skills is not
So
right.
then people that never dead then, and people always die, and the world will be such a good and happy place. It'll be utopia.
And that's
But-
not what the world is.
Exactly. So
it
not.
falls up.
I guess maybe I don't know if I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying that it's just the balance of life, and
It's
I
not
don't
a-
think
that's
that
not a
there's
balance.
nothing. I don't think that there's nothing that you can do. I personally believe there's nothing that you can do or cannot do to change
I know
what
that.
should happen.
I know that.
You
I know that.
So I don't think that you're a good person. I don't think that you're a bad person if you get cancer, especially children. Come on,
Thank
they
you.
don't do nothing.
Thank you.
But it's just. But I'm just saying. Well, my belief,
Yeah.
my subscription in Christ, is just to say that. Well, that's just how the world was designed. That's how God created the world.
Oh, God, why
Good,
you have to
bad.
go this again? That's how
Good,
the world.
bad.
Oh, you know
good
how this.
things
Do you know how
happen.
this
Bad
world was
things
created?
happen.
Do you know how this world was created?
Do you know this
how
world
it was
No,
created?
and I'm not afraid to say I don't know. Why you can't say you don't know? Cause you don't know. Real and true, you don't know.
Well,
I didn't
what
see that
my
one.
Bible says.
Anyways, let's come off of this.
No, we don't
please.
know.
Let's come off of this, please.
No, we don't know.
Let's get into what you formerly was known about dancer.
Yeah.
Spice, of course, she's a topic of conversation right now.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about the move that she made? Initial thoughts when you saw the picture?
I thought she'd have pulled a cartel. Seriously.
That she actually bleached.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Were you angry?
I was surprised and I was about to be really disappointed because Spice worked very hard. For reach where she did in a dancehall, she's one of the hardest working female them. Seriously, she worked.
Just one of the hardest workers, period.
Yeah, she worked, really work. Like real work. If people know and they don't know she have her family life, she have to have money at the same time. So I never think it is necessary for she to do that because really and truly she are the queen. But I understand you want to increase your earning power and your visibility, so you want to do whatever for you, whatever. But I don't think she did need for even bleach. So when I saw it and I was slightly disappointed. But then now when I saw her performing, I realized, oh, she come with an agenda. I mean, I said, I'm not too like how the bleach look still. I first remember I said bleach look so. Let me start get the whole gist of the whole thing when she come with and I'm over and say, yo, this is a good thing, you know. For instance, because really and truly, we all get bullied on the internet, especially me. Dirty Dread, the Rasta boy, the blood of Jesus against you. Them deal with me wicked.
They use your skin as a pejorative term.
What? Yeah, man. Okay. Dirty Dread, blast. When them say dirty, that mean I'm a look for me dirty. No care how my beard and come out fresh and clean. Somebody that can style me as Dirty Dread. You know what I mean?
Maybe your dreads are dirty.
Never been. Never been.
Yeah.
And we all get that type of bullying. And Spice get it a lot too. Because you will say she work very hard and somebody will post, oh, you have time to be going all over the place. What about your kids? I don't know, say, yo, if this woman don't go do what she's supposed to do.
Her kids won't be kept.
Yeah. So people speak very insensitive on the internet. Them say you're black like a tar and whatever them style are them with there. It get to you know. So me just applaud her for the fact that she had that type of spirituality for stop. Go in her mindset and say, oh me, this is what I'm telling you, you have to create a shock value. Forget the people. She supposed to just come out and sing that song about.
Yeah, without.
Wouldn't go out.
Yeah, nobody would not pay attention because
even if she didn't really go bleach her skin and say, I'm going to be a martyr to get this message across because that's something I believe in. But we as black people, them not going to get it. So I have to do something to catch them. But I said, she do one thing where negative, but it will really put people in a state of mind to check on yourself. Because a crab in a barrel, something there. Especially females, you know, wicked to each other. Oh no. Females wicked to each other, you know. Like, you ever see two women fight it?
Yeah.
Females are evilous to each other. I don't know how to talk to each other and be friends. I don't know how females have so much friends. You
know, they're the quickest to want to take things further. Like, go suck your dead mother and all them things.
Females
like that. Quicker
wicked.
Place,
Woman
like,
wicked.
your former
associate,
sex buddy, Aishana and
colleague.
Using that,
we talk about that every time I come on the show.
We'll have to.
We know Aishana is a sleeping lion. No run put her on yara.
Right?
You know what I mean? But woman wicked to each other still. Yeah. And really and truly, something need to be done. Is that we are going to an awakening process in this world. We want to know that, you know. Because the celebrities and all of these folks where people look up to, they can only do so much flossing and showing off on the internet. A time will come when it is already not my cup of tea. I used to post pictures and do all of that stuff, and you get the 1,000 likes and so forth, but it always leaves me with that kind of feeling, you know what I say. Dog, you really feel like I you that? And then me start say, yo, you know what you're basically do? You're basically trying to get attention, some little false type of hype and whatever. That honor you that still not be. You have a social media platform. Why not do the thing where people not like? Because the stuff where people not really like is what always good for them, you know. Speak a little truth. I'm going to put out a little one thing, I'm going to say them not like it. Them really not like it. I'm going to say, oh, so this are the right thing then. Because they don't like it. But we get 1,000 likes for that stupidness there, but we put a little truth out there. They don't like it. We have a problem. So you see, instead of me follow the crowd, me have this one person now where I take that road there. Because you see the crowd not in a sense. A blind and lead blind. And until we start say, yo, listen, me myself need to can be judge for myself and look into myself and feel like me I do something where make me feel good within myself and do it confidently. Me not just a follow the bridge in there. Because we are mislead a lot of people. We make them feel say the lifestyle we live is so glamorous, you know, and they need to be a part of it and they need to do this and do all of these things. And them not see the work we put in. Forget what you have. So don't just keep on showing all of these things because it's not teaching the youth them say, yo, you have to work. You understand me? Enough of them feel like say them just have to go want it and it will come. And that's why enough of the youth them get distracted and them get misled because them realize that them life not going anywhere, so them start think, you know, like say, yo, me need to do something, me need to do something.
You do think that in a way that Spice's action sort of perpetuate that? In a sense that she had to do this to get the attention of people?
Yes, she had to do this. But the story not finished.
That's true.
The story's not finished as yet, and I'm sure Spice
And not going to finish until November 2nd when the actual project drop.
Yes.
Coffee, that's
Oh, you think she's going to be in this garb for till
It
November?
look like she's stretching it out.
Well, the thing is, the single already, musically, it already worked.
Yeah, because it's out on YouTube now.
Debut #1 and all of these things. I think she can do what she want now.
What do you think about the actual song itself?
You know what? The thing is, Spice is not a singer, a reggae singer, whatever. And I listened it for the first time fully today. And when I listened to it, I realized that the lyrics them may not be hard hitting, but they're true. So you cannot go too complex when you try to convey a message, especially to some ignorant people. Try make it dumb it down a little bit for them, so at least them we can overs, because them will hear some stuff for them not understand and talk against it. Because you still have people that talk stupidly about the whole thing.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
And so they say, oh God, I can't believe God, because of black hypocrisy make she go bleach her skin and...
But look here, brother. Yo, look here, this one. You see that country? You see that country?
You see, this is like, this just points to the whole fact. So you
see this country?
can't take things
Let me tell you about that country.
Like,
That's why I talk about me not to deal with no politician where nothing is concerned. You see, we as artists, I say no man for change up the message in them song. Change up your actions in how you do it, your daily activity. Because guess what now? If me take it back, say 15 years ago, when me did have like probably 40 people can roll out with me, say me I go and party one night, and me can find 40 virgin, if you roll with me, bike, car, everything, and we go to the ends of the earth in Jamaica, them dead with me. If me did have that power then now, you know more than I know? When 40 people now always dead with me when I go party. Alright, see today, we got a country. And I have one piece of land on my lease. And see today, we got farm up a land here. And we got plant some things. We got cook some food, eat and do whatever, but we got plant some things. Put the 40 people them to work. And every week, once a day, we go down there, go do some farming. You know, take away from your lifestyle now, but yeah, take them 40 people that will follow back at you and put them in a positive fashion instead of run up and down with you and drink and do the whole heap of things them and give yourself diabetes and you not achieve nothing at the end of the day, you know. But this is what you do. You do something positive. We as the people are we for change the thing. We as that make you a hero, you know, that make you a legend, you know. And them something that make you a legend, you know. Because you actually contribute back something. It need to be popular. For the artists, them we have the people that 100 man they behind and follow them now. You can utilize it in a positive way because you grow your own food and you not get no GMOs and so forth tonight. That are the first thing. So you create jobs, you can sell them back, you can export them, you can do so much things. It needs to be popular when a man knows say, me need to have one positive agenda to contribute to society. Just one. You can show off as one, you can have as much woman as one, you can flat, but just find one positive agenda.
I guess that's your long convoluted answer in saying that you don't really like the song, but you like the intent of it.
No man, the song is good. The song is good. I don't have a problem with the
message
song.
is good.
The message is good.
The message is great. I like the song. Well, you know, I have to like the song. What can I say about the song that's not good? I can't say nothing about it because it's more than music. She's listen. Spice have a team around her.
Yeah, that's
No,
that's our out.
Brother.
The message is there. You can't hate this
brother.
song. Yo, if you
Brother.
don't like it, then
Brother.
you don't like
Brother.
black people.
Spice have a team around her. Them are wicked.
Oh, so
They've been going about for the last few weeks and no say she have this up her sleeve and them a post and them a go at a bag of something. Them trick the whole Jamaica.
well, they didn't trick us because we called this last week. We said this is what she was going to do, and
I was
said
thinking
so.
more like breast
You
and
know what she
bottom.
gonna do?
Not exactly,
Exactly,
but
the
we
skin
said that
color.
the whole Instagram
Yeah, she
thing,
come with
she
something
was
big.
coming with,
Of course
she
we
was
know
going
that.
to come with a project and
A debut, a look, a
like
new look.
probably a rebrand, which
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
we
not-
call this from
I was thinking
last
tits
week.
and ass, not skin.
Well, she break the internet more and mine not fix it because I still I see her every second it up on my timeline. I'm telling you, she win.
So
I
you-
just give her the ratings for that.
I do, and we have to give
Yeah.
her ratings for that. She there all over now.
She was
Everywhere.
on Wendy this
over.
morning. I was like, oh my
Everywhere.
God.
And the story not done
Ball
yet.
alert,
Mhm.
shade room, I think.
And
Hot
the story,
97.
we said Beanie and Yellow Man need for Leonard the king crown. She a king and queen of that one because me not seen a dancehall artist break the internet so in a long while. Seriously.
True.
This,
Not just locally too.
This
Yeah.
is some next level
Next level
thing
Yeah.
in that you can still say shall learn from the people them share power with. And this is a straight
But you
hip
see,
hop type
remember
of
Spice
strategy.
still no. Remember Spice no. She coming from the era of a Vibes Cartel.
That's true.
People will come from dancehall, that era they're dancehall, don't take them simple. Them very them is a dancehall technician. They will see opportunity where a lot of people don't see it. They will know how to manipulate the masses and take advantage of a lot of things
Spoke
where
about that last
yeah,
week.
enough artists don't know how to do that. So you can't counter her out, you know.
Even the mixtape.
Yeah.
She spell it
Yeah.
mixtape.
Yeah.
On it.
Mixtape.
It's an album,
but VP,
under the guise of a mixtape.
Because me a VP have an issue, but me need to get the album out there. Okay, exactly.
Exactly.
You know, so that type of mentality you can't beat them people. You know, so me give her, as a woman too, now male dominated industry. You know, right now she lead everybody. So as I said, them need to give her the king crown a little bit. Make she go and wear it.
In regards to the song itself, it's to me, but it kind of hard for her
Yeah.
when it come on to people like myself who has criticized her over the years for lacking versatility in her songs.
Yeah.
And them
Cause she
things.
do
What you
the
gonna say
Cause
now,
she
Nara?
do
What you
it
gonna say
and
now?
then it not really come off as good as I think it could have.
I think it could have been a collaborative effort with an actual
I'm
singer.
sure I get a singer
and
on
she
it as well.
DJ. And I don't think and personally I don't think she had to go in a reggae route. She could have really do dancehall and do a real conscious
I
like
think the way
emergency
she
we have
did
stuff around here.
it-
Like
it-
in that vein. Like you know, a cartel do a conscious dancehall song.
Let me
So she
show you
never
now.
have to necessarily go
How the song
reggae
start?
song.
Can't play something from the first two line of the
Too
song.
black for you.
The first two line of the
Hypocrisy.
and that are the first two line in the chorus like where
remember.
that's the effectiveness of, and she achieved that because I'm gonna dance and not people play a song past
Wow.
first chorus anymore. So she put the intricate the element in there that's gonna catch.
I had a dream that one
So the first two words I had.
day black women
Martin Luther Queen.
supporting each other.
Alright, let's skip this talking part.
But I'ma go ahead and say that
Yeah, you got it.
it's not what you expect me to say.
Not these words.
But I'ma go ahead and say it anyway. 'Cause I was told I would reach further if the color of my skin was lighter. And I was meant to feel inferior.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
society
trendy.
said brown girls prettier.
Come on, she can't get no more real and raw than that.
Yeah,
dog.
we can't play no more on
Yeah.
copyright strike.
Yeah, she hit the nail on the head with the first few lines there. So she achieved what she set out to achieve. Next, what's next? Who else are gonna come do something like, you know, give us some shock we know, man. Everybody just been nice and happy from the other day. She could really come turn up the October. October?
Yeah, it is October.
She come turn up October, I like her.
Really have to give her props for this.
Yeah.
Really, really do.
Wendy Williams.
It's a brilliant move.
Yeah.
I want to listen to more of the album.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Even when I
yeah.
saw this move, I recognized it for what it was immediately. And I said, yo, I need to hear a song.
Well,
that
I know say you're
reflects-
gonna go decipher it and
Yeah, that's me.
rip it apart.
And so said so done. She put out the Black Hypocrisy
Yeah.
song
She
and
have
she
our
speak
attention.
to
She have our
exactly. So
attention.
I don't want to hear. I'm interested to hear. More what shit.
But is an awakening period that going on in the whole world now. Look up water bear and all of these things. Trust me, everything makes sense. Gonna make sense pretty soon. There's an awakening period that is coming where people are gonna be doing some real different stuff. Them are gonna realize exactly what's taking place in this world, and them gonna make changes. You know, but because I am.
Soon that scientists said that the world.
The world
Then
not
because of climate change.
No, so the world not go dead.
They must say like 12 years.
The world is not gonna die.
They're gonna wash away.
We not dead.
How you know that?
We
That's
not
what
dead.
science
That's
says.
what you believe.
This body.
That's
This
what
body.
science
This
says.
body is gonna die.
Science
The
says
energy that dwells in all of us
the
Yeah.
world is
is gonna
doomed.
go somewhere
Have you
else.
seen that before?
The energy?
Yeah.
We can see it if we want to.
How?
It is in your
Lucy, you have
brain.
to take
Electric.
control.
You see electricity in your brain?
Oh,
That's
is it?
energy.
I've never seen
It's
electricity in
there.
my
It's
brain.
there. It's there.
You take your eye them and looking at your brain.
Doctors can show you. You don't think so? You don't know that?
Yeah, but have you actually seen when somebody dies, the energy leave?
Energy.
Yeah.
Energy is something you can feel, you know. Not spirit. Energy. Energy, it leaves the body when you die. That's the only time your heart will stop, but you're still alive because this energy in your brain is still there. That's why them can restart your heart. But once this gone, so that's minute percent that you can come back. So when the energy leave this body, that's when you actually die, but the energy gone somewhere else, and that's why we don't. The reason why we don't figure it out yet, you know, because we have great scientists, sitting in church every day, and giving all praises to something that they don't know about. You have great educated people being dumbed down, living in servitude to this thing. And I was saying something. We as a race now, we don't have that luxury to be living that life. Because as I'm saying, we're being pushed further and further down the ladder. Everybody feels safe because we can't afford the little things that are coming in this world. Everybody can wear a nice pair of sneakers. Everybody can go buy a car at the car mart and do certain things that I couldn't get a couple of years ago. But the people, them, are superior to us. They are way miles ahead of us. As crumbs we get same way. And them are comfy, you know, because them are comfy with natural resources now. Them not comfy with labor, you know. Because them have machines and technology to do all of that. Them use with to build the world, put we in the garrison, and then them build up them riches and them educate themselves. 30 years ago, the Chinese government, I forget what name, I didn't know it, you know. 30 years ago, he decided I'm gonna change things. Him stop trying to educate the grown folks. He made school and everything free. And they re-educate the kids. He started with the kids. So the kids that 30 years ago are the grown people now here, building our roads, right? Building a lot of stuff in terms of technology and building China. And the people come together under one goal to build we as a race. So them realize them did go overpopulate them own a country. But we can't just venture out in the world because we're going to be slaves in the world. So you know we're going to use education and topple them because we can't fight. We're not like the Americans and the Russians. We can them have a big army, but we can't go out in the world and fight and win. So them use education and economics. So them go out in the world and I give you money. Them a give you money and give me that little corner. All me need is the Coptic land in Jamaica. We give them some of the Coptic land in Jamaica, and I hope I'm not wrong, but maybe them get it already. And we don't know, say, it have certain minerals where only in other part of Jamaica that exist in certain part of the world. Just like in Haiti, them have certain minerals there that exist in a certain part of the world. And Africa as well, the diamonds and all of these places, they need it. They need the ports in Ireland and certain places because they might try to create a shipping line to certain places for trade. So they might buy up these places. The Chinese are taking over. The US is already the #1 world superpower. The Chinese are gunning for it. Russia, they're right beside Chinese. And the two of them work together. See me, I deal it. What is we now? What we know as a people, what we are doing now, what we own, like seriously, what we own.
Ourselves.
Because we are say we're African Americans. Some of them are African American. Them not own nothing in Africa.
Yeah.
Africa sell out. What we owe? We not own nothing. And we there so being dumbed down and ignorant same way. You have a smartphone. If you check them search history on YouTube, you don't see nothing positive in it, Bridget. You see girl at work, you see cars, you see whatever. You don't see not one positive something. You're a fool with a smartphone because every information.
That's Skatta's actual search history.
No man, if I can show you. If every person in this world know what them having on them and find it. See there.
If I see Pornhub, I'm going to be impressed.
No man, you not see that. Looking at YouTube.
Futa Aisha.
No, you're not see. All of these things you see right here. Religion, history, African history. That is all I sit down and listen to my commute, daily commute. I don't want to hear. I already know dancehall. Like my hand back, what is there to research in dancehall? I rather sit down and listen to Uno talk and put together some songs and pick them apart. I will listen to them stuff there. But I don't need for a follow-up dancehall and a whole heap of stuff. More advanced mind, a little bit better. And then, just because me is a producer now, I'm not supposed to do that. Why you not talk about music? I'm supposed to go
how you feel about when people say like
you're just supposed to deal with music.
Go make
Shut
some
up and
new
dribble.
rhythm and why can't make some rhythm and eat rhythm now?
Them right, because I really should be making more music. But the thing is now, you have to acknowledge where you're at in music at the same time. I had to change up my portfolio. Because you will make a lot of money in a music and same music take it away. Because when you make music, you have to promote it. You have to reinvest it back in the music. No, I don't want to be that person because I've tried it already. Remember, when they have artists and spend a bag of money for artists and do something there and lose. Made a lot of money still, but I lose it. So you still have to take some time, make some money and put it to use. You can work for people, but I think that everybody should strive to be in business for themselves.
Yeah, because people have it say you're Joe Bogdanovich errand boy.
Yeah, well, they can do what they want, but guess what? No? What
Say
I
what
do,
they want.
huh?
Say what they want.
They can say what they want because if I work for a white man, so what? Here is me now working for a white man.
I was just laughing at it.
Here it is. Here's me working for a white man, taking time out to understand who me is as a black man. So me working for a powerful white man, you can't afford to get lost around this powerful white man. You better know your damn self, youth. Understand economics and put what you have to use.
So you think, is Joe supportive of this?
Joe love Jesus like what? We can't deal with
Skatta?
it.
Is Joe supportive of this woke Skatta?
He will listen to the conversation for 2 minutes and then him change it.
So he's very much into God and believes.
I love Jesus, man.
He probably realized it was Skatta not making rhythms and probably that's will hold him back and keep him more dedicated to me. You ever think about that, Skatta?
No. Actually, Joe is very supportive of anything we want to do. If me go and say, you want to do this now, don't sound him say, what's it cost? What's going to area? And he support it. He's not so aggressive in nothing. He open to whatever. He love music, he love Jamaica, he love the culture. So he's open-minded. I am the one who over say, I don't really want to throw too much money back in our music, personally. Him can help and do whatever I want with other producers. But me, I need to build an empire for myself. So I try to build a little business for myself. Enough people look at and say, so yo, what you do? You talk about all of these things. What you do for people? You feed some, me no need for give nobody nothing. Me employ some youth, put them to work and get your money, earn your honest bread. You know, if you go around and give charity in a virgin, you can do something.
That in itself is charity.
Them not see that. But me employing
Give people an
18
opportunity.
people, no mean nothing to them. You understand me? And actually being consistent with it, growing with it, paying my taxes, and I try to be different person. You know what I'm saying? Because as a youth coming from nothing, you cannot afford to get to greener pastures and make it dry up on you. You understand me? You have to wise up and do the right thing. So me do that, but at the end of the day, I still try to educate myself along with that. But it is I don't know what's the big problem. And you can't educate yourself and not come up on truth and I deny it. Because while educating myself now, I realize, Christianity and religion is a big obstacle in the people them way. Skatta them, I got beat if you talk about it. But yeah, me's not an artist. I'm not try to sell a song. I'm not try to go number one. I ain't got nothing to lose. So you know what? Me take the beat. To them, I don't really feel for post a picture of myself or driving a car or out with a girl or at a fancy restaurant or a show off any jewel. I don't wear jewels, by the way. I don't feel to do none of that. You know, I'm going to post something about my African ancestors, them. I'm going to post something about Malcolm X. I'm going to get 100 likes. I feel good. The 100 people that like it, they must seek knowledge. Because in my inbox, I say, yo, Ray, I'm going to get like a confidence. And when I do my live, then I talk to some people who have sense. You have a few people when you speak with them, you can just sit back and learn. Feel good. We are all black people and we not talk about drawing down an next man and I laugh off an next man and I call an next man name. I don't love talk, but you see how long I can sing and chat about that foolish stuff with you, religion and all of them stuff here because I am into it. Why wouldn't I be into it? These are the biggest scam. You think this scam of them are going with nothing? Are the biggest scam this ever pulled upon mankind. Because if these people over say this character, the Bible character never existed.
Oh,
Jesus never existed. If them know that, if them do the research for themselves and find that out, them realize, imagine 90% are we still under that veil, you know. Enough people don't know these things, you know. And the proof is there and they refuse to look into it. These are why am I not supposed to so intoxicated and into that something I'm supposed to delve in it every day because the biggest scam ever pull off on black people, Virgin.
I guess it don't make no sense to ask him to be part of the panel then. It seems like you're not really in a dance all that much anymore.
No man, let me tell you this now, Virgin. Don't take the thing simply, you know. Me a dance all God.
Okay. Alright, let me just ask you from now. You're willing to be a part of a year in review panel?
Sure, why not? Dance all not left my blood. It's not my DNA. Understand me?
You've just elevated and grown to a different level.
Listen, you see when you're good at something,
Separate and apart from
you
it.
can step away from it and go back and garner knowledge elsewhere and input it in dancehall. That's why dancehall gets stagnant. People keep on trying to learn from each other. You don't work that way. You step out in the world and introduce new things.
I agree with that there.
Yeah.
What do you think take the year for you? Just ask you from now.
Oh, wow. Between Massacre, Ragging King, and Massacre need to perform better on stage. But him grow as a recording artist.
Yes.
For him to do that 10 out of 10 song there, because him hit the girl them.
Yeah.
He did have the bad man thing locked.
That's some that was somewhere I thought he was always lacking.
Yeah.
Girl tune.
Yeah. So him hit the girl them now and grab them. Sex symbol to
About
them.
Jada K that you prophesied about years ago. You remember when you said that to us? Say, oh, watch out for this Jada K girl.
Remember you said that?
You did say that.
Oh, man. Tell us something I had on my time, man.
You did say that. I always say Skatta did say this in
The
about
thing is-
2014, 15.
Yeah, the thing is, Jada is doing very, 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 very well. And she has a fan base. And her fans make you a star. No. Good songs come after. But you have a lot of people with songs and they don't have a fan base to
That's
actually
true.
share their music and streaming around the place. Now, if a record company, if you look upon you, them go check your streaming. Them go check you on Spotify and YouTube maybe, but them go check actual streaming or can generate funds. And if you're streaming and you're going on good, is your fan base to generate that for you. So she's doing great in that capacity. She need a catalog, but she young.
Yeah, I think she's taking her time to build it.
Yeah. So she just need to work on
That's
performance.
one
and
thing
all
with
that.
her, she took her time.
Yes.
Like, she
Yes.
really took her time
She
and
did
worked
wallet.
on her craft. And
Ramesh
them,
run out with sense here.
Yang, sense,
Run out. Ramesh, you're wicked, you know you. Ramesh, you're wicked.
Like her.
Are the baddest man, are the best manager in the world in a long while. Ramesh, the man eat, sleep, and dream. Shensia.
Eat, sleep, and alright.
I need to scrub that.
What?
You need to scrub that.
Nope.
No, Ramesh are the best manager in the world. I don't know. I never know what a Red Bull can drop. Once 5%
Sure, believe
alcohol.
it. Yeah, man. I truly believe in Jesus.
I just want to say,
The
blame
double
it on
caffeine,
God.
I'm sorry. Double caffeine, my God.
Oh, boy.
Ramesh, I'm a virgin. From my Woolmas,
boy.
he used to come up from the studio.
How much
How many years ago?
Yeah, no Woolmas, yeah, man. One of them school them. One of them school them is Calabar.
That's
Another
why
dance
we
school.
like Ramesh.
Another
Sure.
dance school them, yes, sir.
Congrats on Sumfest, by the way. Is there any way in which you feel that you can improve? Ari has a way in which you want to tell
Please share.
Skatta
Yeah.
your half dead brain dead idea. Half baked scheme.
No, I mean, I personally just don't like how long it is. It's just too long, you know?
is.
It's a lot
It
of
is.
artists that you have to sift through. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people that you have to wait on that you don't necessarily want to wait on. I mean, I would cut it
That
down.
is true, but guess what now? It's in a time like this, there was a time when you would have probably 30 major stage show for the year in this little island.
Yeah.
I mean, stage show with our bands and so forth.
Yeah.
They're dwindling down now.
Yeah.
Yes,
dwindling.
probably 3. Shaggy and Friends, Rebel Salute, and GT Show, and probably, I don't know.
Sure.
No, another one. So, when it come on to a
St.
broad...
Mary I come from, but them kind of...
Yeah, no, them stop now. They move
them
it to
come
Kingston
now,
and thing.
yeah.
So, when you have a broad
They're moving
platform
to
like
Kingston,
a
still
reggae...
got name St. Mary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they may come from, but
Alright.
when you have a broad platform like a reggae sumfest now, you have a lot of people who want to showcase them talent. Especially opening acts, you have to give them a run. And then you have so many dancehall acts that people do not get the opportunity to see. And dancehall is depleting. The culture of dancehall is depleting. Meaning, a lot of these youths growing up now, they have never witnessed a real stage show before. Not for them not even see an artist DJ around one sound, stand up around one sound. Them see a man up on stage and say dash, 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 and I
Yeah.
hold the mic in the crowd. And
Some of them don't know what a good performance entails.
None of them don't know.
And that's what I don't like.
Yes.
So
I'm-
when you
I'm-
say that about us, them just go off of what the songs that them hear mixed and mastered in a studio, and
Yeah.
they don't understand that performance is
It's
a
an
big
intricate
part of what makes an artist.
Yes, yes. And
So
that
I'm
is-
just like cut out that and make like a couple
but
young.
we can do that, you know. But
and more core.
when you have fans now, who gonna come to some place? Massacre over there, but more I say, I don't know. I never say I don't know perform with a band before. So everybody want to see that. So you try to accommodate everybody as a part of the culture to give them that platform there, because even when they do shows overseas, the shows them deplete. I'm gonna go work in a club with him trucks. And I just said there. Him not get for showcase with our bands. So if for the once in a year, check how much of them do a show with our bands from Sumfest gone to now. A few of them. But you're right though. When
Yeah,
I say,
it's just-
you're right, it's long, and if you have worse if you have to
drawn
stand up,
out.
So
Yeah.
how we not look into improving?
we
it,
want to
actually?
end it earlier. We don't want the sun come catch nobody. Right?
But you're not always gonna run into problems when you have so many people.
And the
online.
band changes and
Yeah.
there, you see, backstage is a lot of chaos that take place backstage what patrons don't even aware of. It's very hard for
You can imagine.
Yeah.
That's media.
So there's a lot of stuff that we have to sift through and try and make better, and we really need to look in about ending it sooner, because the last act that normally perform get the shitty and I stick.
Yeah,
because,
like
a lot of people leave.
I'm gonna ever like have something against Tammy.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
not have something
You
against
know,
and him always really capitalize on
The
those.
first
He
year,
does.
the first
Yeah.
year
Oops,
he
sorry.
did great by closing. The second year, him just gave. I think he gave TJ and Ragging King the platform to showcase themselves, because he was very cool about it. When I asked himself, we need TJ and Ragging King for end the morning, but we can't make them end the morning. And it was very cool. Sorry, him do it, and we achieve what we want to achieve. I mean, Ragging King made the most of it. You know.
Yeah.
So, Mobile enough, so we have to treat Mobile good. They need it. I feel them show, a Jamaica show,
And
I feel them host it.
Crapper artists will rise from them.
Yeah,
now, like,
and you realize
things
how
that-
long some fest are going on, but no, we are
I don't
trying.
want it to end.
No, we are
look
trying to give them
into
the presidency.
improve
We
it,
have
yeah.
Squasher come up, we have a few of them.
Yeah,
come
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So we need to give Mobile that type of something. They want one female artist to rise from Mobile now. Yeah, look still. Who you see? See nobody there? No, Destiny come like she married her. So, because she was a...
Destiny Sparta.
Yeah,
She's from Mobile.
Yeah, she's very, very good, you know.
She is talented.
Oh, you have the girl, Chanel Sassy. She one bad artist from
Oh,
Mobile.
I see the name.
She have one song named Pretty Pink Pon.
Yeah, I know it.
She bad too. So we still want to do something for Mobile in terms of music. Mobile is a nice place, you know, so we have to
It's
show that part.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and
So pretty.
could do without the violence and the
Right?
bad
You know,
negative stigma
yeah,
attached to it.
yeah,
In that
good
way.
and bad. Balance, Virgin.
Indeed,
Yeah,
balance,
balance.
indeed.
Balance.
My core in life.
Honestly, me I prepare if you want slower insult when that's something.
Me know the people that say me laugh too much, and I'm just like,
Glad, only
listen,
thing me glad we not touch pan killer.
you gotta,
Cause nothing can beat them people, killer fans, them brutal.
But yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
Nadine.
are you going? My final
Chatter
question to you is though.
Burrell.
Seriously, my final question to you is like, are you gonna try and reform like how you go about delivering the message? Like, are you gonna try and
respond to people and
like try and
try to respect.
you get more flies with honey, they say,
what
but you
I
also get more with shit.
What
but,
I should do is to continue develop this thick skin, and then I will probably adjust my behavior. But when you are doing what you're doing, and you come under a slew of suckemada and all of these things, I am
From
human.
Christians.
So a lot of people will get a little blood splash on them, not knowingly. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I make some posts and I look at the caption and I'm saying, oh, kind of harsh still. But at the end of the day, the underlying thing should be, is he being real? Is it truthful? And if it's truthful, I should be able to be.
But you not just allow people to sit in and them ignorance. People like to be
I am doing that, but me putting up something, how is that stopping you from living your life though? Like
That's
seriously.
how you do it too.
No, it's my page. I do what I want.
No, you can do what you want, but still, you remember you have an audience on a platform,
And you
your
go to
goal
other
is
people's pages. You're going
to
you're going to
reform.
Killer page.
And no. Okay, look at this. There's, aside from Killer page, there's only 2 pages that I comment on Instagram. Like seriously, 2. The Jamaica Star and Dear Dream, I me have property over there. Seriously.
Your people have story about you upon it.
No, me live a Dear Dream too. I can't help myself.
Oh,
So I will comment on Dear Dream
You check
and
to
the
see my
Star.
story go about.
that's what I
what's
said.
about
Him say property like him have stories over there.
You check couple times. Be honest.
To be honest, I kind of know my history now.
And probably know the person who own it.
I know, no, I don't. Seriously, I know my history.
Oh.
You know that anytime something can leak.
No, me know say me and the whole of my ex them my friend, and if they ever ramp with me,
You gotta call down the blood of Jesus.
right? If they ever ramp with
Take
me.
this thing, make a joke, like sorry people, if you think
I have
something
such a bad history
boy.
as people make
But
it.
it's
Make it. I
hilarious.
mean, I have such a bad history as people make it to be. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
What the
First-
worst thing them have out a road boy that you've heard of?
Aside from dirty footer I put about the
Yeah, I
shoulder
think that is,
about
yeah.
what's thing the pan, but I don't really care if I address none of that something there still. I mean, people will have whatever for say what they want to say. People free for say what they want
Oh,
to say.
you're
I
going to
wouldn't be the
contribute
first.
to this GoFundMe? That's unactionable.
I
thing.
actually prefer to contribute to someone who's ill and needs a contribution.
What's the difference?
Well, footer look healthy now and I'm a heat healthy. Him lose a lot of weight. Kudos to him. Him a do well. Respect him. I love footer
It
same.
could
man.
be
I'm a
stress
virgin,
from
I'm
this
like-
rumor divorce that he's actually trying to
I
fund.
think him really have the diabetes issue because me used to see him with the food them when gravy aisle and one at a time when they are down so my show me say, yo brother, me's a man every time I go a cup of Milo. You understand me?
Probably
So
need to
those
eat electric.
yeah. So that thing did contribute to
I
him,
wanted
the
some more
downfall
loot
of
on
him.
that stupid comment.
Oh.
You know, so no, I'm bad for some about the brother star. Him beat my bad another time then I have to just take it cause, you know. I think
Anyways.
I
That was
deserve
funny.
it. He was deserving. Yeah, he was deserving. Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, listen, we're tired of talking. Let's get to Bust the Youths. Skatta, who is your artist?
Well, you know, so I just did a chat to Gianni a while ago, and he asked me for say, yo, since, you know, give me a run. I was song me tell again?
Duh.
Yeah. Gianni, good youth. Him do
Come
well
on,
some
people.
first.
I think we played
Yeah,
this
he did.
earlier.
Yeah?
I think we played this earlier, like early episode of the podcast, but
Yeah.
this is a song that Skatta has, and why not?
give
Be
me
nice to play it again.
I'm a virgin. I'm looking
They are it, duh. See it.
Got the things to open up. Brother, the things to open up. Got the things to open up. Brother, the things to open up.
Alright. Alright, people, so that Diani. Duh.
What do you do on song? Oh,
Look
that's
like-
Serrano.
I'm a speaker dead stare. Right now, the middle of recording. Anyways, alright, tell the people them how you stole my song this week.
Well, yes. So I was actually on Instagram and I was like looking for a song. And Nara said that he have a bad song. And it's his song and he's gonna use it, but him not gonna tell me. So I'm like, alright, cool enough, tell me. And then I was scrolling through Instagram late in the night last night. And I was like, I woke up on a song by Starface. She posted a song on her page featuring our friend, Maestro Don. I was like, let me listen to this. I was like, oh, I like this song. And then I was like, oh, Nara, I know the song that you wanted. And I took it. So the song is called Ride It, featuring Starface and Maestro.
My shot and big up your damn self and bad piece of song this. I'm not telling you
You
that.
sound so different, bro.
Sound different. You think you're fine your voice.
Oh, I'm
No.
finding style.
I feel it in find it right now. You see me so? Here to know people. Maestro Don, Starface, ride it.
Skin out the pussy for me now. Me force up everything in you. Pop a pill in your liquor, your wild up. Yeah, you know the damn thing you know.
You have me in your thoughts.
Baby, your pussy fat up in your shorts.
Right now, me want wine pa the tip of the top.
Your pum pum jump when me say no give me no top.
Everything I take off. Dash with the panty and fling with the bra.
Alright, so that's a Maestro Don, Starface.
Man,
Rate the song bad. Bad piece of song.
two of them sound sick up on her.
Yes. Yes. Alright, let me keep the theme I want to go on. For some backup song. Yeah, we never going to say that. But Chaps, big up yourself though. A song named Gallus Anthem by Chaps. Hear that.
Them want a girl me have me now for pick. Have a nurse for when me sick. Have a bad girl for clean the clock when it a stick. Rich one for bring the bricks. Shoot straight and never miss. Anything me said them do just bite my finger like a stick. Cause anywhere we go we get a girl Mario. Everywhere we go we get a girl you know. From you a girl it make me see you wave you want you know. Rapper we not fi buy no pussy up a polygon.
Alright, so that's a Chaps, Gallus Anthem. Big up all the man them wanna have to buy no pussy or poly.
Probably still open.
What that man say?
You've been there before? See? Of course, yeah.
Go club.
You have years.
It's on Riff on Road, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Never been in there, but I passed it.
Yeah. Anyways, people, big up yourself.
We didn't get to speak on the spice thing as much as I wanted
Yeah.
personally.
You should talk.
But
Go ahead, Ari.
No, rest. You get a liquor sour again.
we may cut this out. But no, I think that because there's a whole debate and a whole issue surrounding Spice and what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of never believe that she would have done gimmickry at this stage in her career, but I appreciate the fact that, as you both said, that she was she had to do it in order to get people's attention for the record. But it just sparked a whole issue. Yeah, I mean, Wendy was talking about it this morning.
Or was it just a way to
What do you mean?
get attention?
You mean there were different ways that she could do?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking maybe she could have held up a panel discussion, but then again, it wouldn't work. Because people like Shaka
She
Na.
had some stuff with Lisa Hanna there.
Yeah,
Nobody
people,
never really
people
cared.
like Shaka Na. People like
But she
something
really-
extreme.
She really think she...
No, she had no. Come on.
Yeah, the people that must say, oh, she bleach.
Remember, say she was at Slut Walk like early up in the month, you know.
But
So if
somebody tell me that them have injection work in days.
in days, come
But
on.
I don't know.
No,
That's
that's
not good for your health.
perfect makeup and
From
really good
us, see the face,
prosthetics.
yes, and there's had some bodysuit, something
Yeah.
like that. And, like, from you see the face, you could see it's makeup.
But my shock is like how people really and truly bought into it so quick. And people are like,
Because a lot of them want
look how
it
the
to be
shit,
true.
I'm ready for
want it to be
lambast.
true.
Them believe the work. They
Yes.
got work.
And I was so shocked at it, and I'm like, no,
But
really, people.
But it goes to show how accepted it is still, you know.
Mhm.
Because when I
Some
see...
people-
Yes, goody and all of that, like...
Some people are like,
So,
you look better, bro.
Yeah, the star, me see when
Yeah.
them say them go out on the road and go interview people. I say, you know what, boy, I'm not telling her she look better.
Me that look her now.
Me that look her now. Me wouldn't did look her before. Me wouldn't cast a hype on her. But now, yeah man.
We
Never.
really have an issue. We really have an issue
Yes,
with
we
our
have a
skin and
problem, yeah,
ourselves.
and we are not allowed to be in that situation.
Yeah.
We should be up on the. We should not go up, mentally. Intellect-wise, we should not go up, not go down.
There's a whole lot of thing that needs to happen, but as she rightly said, because again, it just speaks to marketability.
Yeah.
Like many of our bigger stars who come from Jamaica, kind of on the lightish, whitish side. So,
in the long run, you think it is gonna leave that indelible mark will actually change females, in terms of how they deal with each other?
Nah.
Such a shame.
Just a moment in time.
Such a shame.
Oh, God.
Applaud
the effort, though.
Yeah.
It's terrible. That's terrible, though.
Yeah.
But I've never even. I'm always so surprised because I'm like, I guess because my mother and my brother black.
Yeah.
So it's like
Are you brown?
Kiss my ass.
Burn you.
No, but it's just like I never understood that there was such a issue. Like you hear it amongst people and you hear one or two people say, no, man, if you have coolie man, come on, wanna nigga head baby and whatever, and like real self-hate.
What's sad about this?
But
See,
I didn't know.
As two smart people, realize it. Like all of these things can only be fixed from where we as black people understand who we is and where we are come from. I'm telling you, there is nothing that can fix it until you can create that type of self-awareness and knowledge of self.
We need
if
to.
you don't consider and look at yourself as a royalty, but as a man get up and call himself God, and beat him. Like it's connect. It's the same thing.
I appreciate and endorse like the talk where we're calling like
Source of queen and queens.
yeah, we call black people king, queen. You see me?
Royalty.
Terms that uplift.
Yes.
I
Because
agree.
you have to repaint a picture because the picture has been painted of
For
us
you.
being a slave.
But I always
if you-
wonder how people say, yo, she pretty for a black girl.
I never understood when people say that.
Yeah.
But and then I just wanted to leave on this end because I always said that women love to tear down each other. And I went to an all-girls school and I concur, but because I try my very best. Sometimes I fail, not gonna lie, but I really try my very best to operate in a space of, like to be celebratory and to kind of bring in people. Like if I don't like somebody, I don't like person based on what them do and how they are, but not because of them color, them skin, and if them smart or don't. No, it's based on who you are and what you have done. But one of the things that I think I told you this, but I'm going to say it again for the public. So maybe this can resonate with somebody and hopefully a woman that listen. When I was in university, just randomly just a chat about everything, and a friend of mine were talking about women and them say, yo, Gabrielle, God, she hot in a dog and da. And he said, next woman, Halle Berry, one next one. And them talk about Cassie and like me, it was a mixed group. So the women were like, no, Sheena, no, not that. And one of my friend Alex, I'll never forget what Alex said to me. Alex Thomas, build up yourself. Alex say, just nonchalantly out of the blue, like him not even try creating a stir. Him just say, I don't understand why women stay so. And you say, how? Him say, when I feel like say if you say one girl pretty, it like automatically stop her from pretty. Say you saying she not pretty, don't make her not pretty. Are you less pretty?
More
like
lesser,
saying it not have no cause and effect on the person or you. And from that moment, I made a conscious decision to never kind of downplay nobody based on looks really. And I really try to step in that
I
space.
swear that it say you made a conscious decision to be a lesbian. I swear that's why you did that girl.
Well, you see, but then that's one of the reasons too why
Let's be honest.
people call me a lesbian, because I really try and celebrate women and I try to
quick
endorse
to
women.
acknowledge that girl they're pretty
Because of that very thing. And I think that most people really need to operate in that space. Like it's not going to challenge your sexuality and it's not going to really affect you as a person.
Amongst females, man.
It's hard. It's hard because as I can't remember her name, Chadizma. The girl that Beyonce took for Flawless. Like she said that women we're set up to compete for men.
Yes.
But not for job or whatever, and that's why we're so cutthroat, because we are trying to get men attention and we are trying
criticize each other over some little.
we compete.
Petty
We have
things.
to.
No, like
We have
really
to.
and truly. You wanna have it hard, do you know?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's something with name pan the borderline. Wait, name closure. What that's something there?
On a
Woman a criticize
hairline.
woman. clothes. Like
yeah, lace
God,
front.
What's
Yeah.
going on? Like really?
Yeah, we have to make a conscious decision, and from that moment in university, 20 years old,
for really go out at night time because
I've made a conscious effort to really celebrate
like
women.
the competition that exists between women amongst each other, like fighting for achieve what?
Man, we compete for men.
Man's attention.
And
We do.
Nobody wins. Cause the man, we just there as a laugh at now.
What you think, eh?
Yeah, seriously.
And say, yo, look what them are. Why them
What
are-
that for, yeah? Cause really and truly,
True.
me like a woman, I know what under the makeup still and under the falls here still, but I prefer know from now. I don't want to find out after we do the act and your fees, I'm obligated to you when I'm ready to run. Reveal it now.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, but you said that, and I just wanted to make a note that we really need to do better, especially as women, because
women like seriously,
we
we
really
need
need
to
to
do better. We need
do
to love
better.
each other and I
Yeah.
really we are black people and we don't see each other as brothers and sisters, and it's a
No,
shame.
rivals.
And I'm telling you, when it comes down to white people, they're not gonna choose black over their race. And I said before, we're black race and they're white race. I'm not a racist, but it is still a race.
You ever wonder, we know say it's a part of our culture, it's a part of hip-hop culture as well.
Yes.
You ever wonder why our cultures are so contentious and it's so hell-bent on being competitive and
Divided.
have that thing about it. They say, yo, who are the number one? Like, you see me, like them, and you don't really see them thing amongst pop and other
because
white.
we are that's not true,
cultures.
because but I guess that's
What's not true? I'm just questioning. I'm just questioning.
I
When I
don't
put
see
it to
it.
nothing,
No,
when
I
I start
don't
saying,
see
like,
it
you
in no
ever
other
wonder
genre.
why?
I don't see it in no other genre of music but hip hop and dancehall.
Yeah.
I don't see
Black
it.
culture as well.
Black culture. I don't see
Me
it in
have to
any.
be number one. and
Yeah,
if I don't be, then fuck
competition.
you, and you
I
see me.
I
don't
guess
see it.
again everything stems from plantation days where the colony would
Why me like what you talk?
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder,
Yes.
and it's just everything that lingers.
And we still hanging
if
on
you're-
to plantation these
Yeah.
days by going to church and on
because
Sunday and
the more
reading
you
from the
more you
tool.
appease to
Yeah,
the
back to-
I'm not-
But
we're
you
not caring about
realize-
this, though. I'm saying
Don't
the
you
more you
people
appease the
realize
white
too?
man, the more you appease the white man, I guess it's better for you on the
Listen,
plantation.
it is
You get nicer
that's
treatment.
the number one. Once you learn how to
So-
live without that, you learn to have a. Listen this carefully. Once you learn to put that aside, let me tell you what it does to you. It makes you appreciate nature more. It makes you understand, say, I have one life because I don't know about heaven. What I know about is this now. So you see now this now, I'm going to love the people them around me. I'm going to spend more time with my family, my kids them. And I'm going to love and appreciate nature because without nature, I can't have a great life. It make you think being very much more health conscious. It make you eat properly. It makes you look at life realistically because you want to live your best life now because you don't know about another life. So when you live your best life now, aren't you going to think about everything that you do
Man, I like Skatta.
and be a
KFC
better
tastes good.
person?
KFC tastes way too good.
Of course, but exercise after you eat it and try.
No, me I enjoy nature.
You females who don't like to go to the bathroom and use the bathroom. When you want to keep up that something and on a
can't
cold and
take
for
see
weeks. You know, I'm sorry for you know. When
Can't
you go
take it
drink
serious.
and you just want to drink the sweets. Give me a strawberry daiquiri. Give me one more heat. What the next something that them love drink? Females are in problem. I wanna bring with kids them. I'm worried about you know. Because them a eat now for put on the weight. So them a eat anything. Saying them.
Are they eating the or are they injecting themselves? Because that's a new
But a
trend.
lot of them do both. They
yeah,
don't
me
eat
did
healthy.
that start enough because me want big breast and butter.
Yeah, they don't eat healthy, virgin.
And it
They might
always
eat the GMO stuff and them are, we are kill off each other, virgin. You know, over say when you let go certain things, it makes you a better person. Me they 100% vegan now, you know. 100% straight, not even fish. You overs? I'ma do it because not because of religion. Me do it because me want live the best life when I can live. No. I
You
mean, I want
ain't
nothing bad happen to me. Because if anything bad happen, you're such to him not believing in Jesus. So I have
You
to
know
be
what's
very
so funny?
careful.
You know what's so funny? You do all of that, and you're dead tomorrow.
Fine. I'm not afraid of dying.
That's good.
If me end up sick in the hospital tomorrow, me have to dead. I'm just dead because I live a great life
You have to
already.
run with people who come pray for you.
Me don't want nobody pray come leave me out on the prayers. Please. Do
You
not
say
pray
that
for me.
now, but I wasn't in a pain.
No, that's not full time.
I mean, what me say?
Yeah, man. I get it a lot. The other day, the earthquake come the other day, I'm there on my live. I want to say, yeah, eat this, you know. All right, fine.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I don't even know why. It's like him called my name a while ago because
You're going to make people say, man, the wish enough.
I'll bring him on next week.
No, that's not good one. Anyways, give thanks for
Thank
falling.
you.
Scatter.
Yeah.
A nice conversation. We think
Yeah.
you beat up the record this time. You say never beat. You beat
I want to start
Triple
talking.
Checker.
Seriously.
All of that. You say you give thanks
Yeah.
for passing through.
Yeah.
Where them can follow you, Ari?
ARIHAMMOND on
Can
Instagram.
follow me EDOTNARO. Scatter, where can Christians follow
Just
you and
type out,
plead the
type
blood
in,
of Jesus against you?
type in cuss God I am. Everybody knows Skatta Burrell, you know?
No, you just have to
boy.
laugh at this, you know.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we don't know what's
I am
happening, you know.
not, we are not.
Like, we just
listen,
don't
This when you
know.
get rid of that fear factor when them put over place over
Yeah.
you realize everything is just a stupid laugh.
I mean, I just laugh at it all because I'm just
Yeah,
like,
stupid
listen,
laugh.
at the end of the day, you don't know. And at the end of the day, you
No
don't
one
know. You
knows.
just have to just move
Just live
accordingly.
good. Live good, be respectful, and
Pretty
take care of
much.
yourself,
I
man.
think we can all agree on that.
Yeah. I love we say straight, no matter I have love for all religion, race, everybody.
And funny enough, atheists are usually like that, you know.
I am.
Like most atheists that I know, they're not like
No.
like they're the least judgmental.
Never.
They're
I'm
the
telling you.
least critical.
I'm telling
they're
you.
the least like
It turns,
antagonistic towards people.
It
Like them just like,
transforms you because you don't grudge somebody for what they have.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that everybody deserves whatever they get in life. Because today you're up, tomorrow you're down, tomorrow just for me like it
True.
is for you. We don't have no time for pre nobody what them have. We just want love.
True.
That's something there, brother.
True.
Indeed, so. Follow Nightly Fix across all social media channels, people. Twitter, Instagram at Nightly Fix. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Nightly Fix. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nightly Fix. I don't know, can't forget about the Patreon. If you want to support us, if you want to become an official patron of the Fix, you can do so at patreon.com/Nightly Fix. Go to the site, see where you can become a patron of the Fix today, see the several tier levels, and such and such and such. Alright,
Yeah.
that being said, we're gone, people.
Officially.
Thanks for listening, thanks for watching.
Yes, respect.
We're gone
It
for
was
you.
good.
Peek out.
It was awesome.